Play it day one with Game Pass. Play it day one with Game Pass. Play it day one with Game Pass.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it rain. Tonight, we gonna let it rain. Tonight, we gonna let it rain. Just like the sunrise, we gonna let it rain.
Testing 1 2 testing. Everybody hear me? Audio check. 5 by 5, 5 by 5, 2 by 5, 1 by 5. Hey, bada, swing, bada, Kennedy. How y'all doing? There's a 5 by 5. Thank you, Captain Howdy and Cordial Cloud. CP. Marion Harris, Chip a Sneeze, and Maple with the 69 by 69. There's bats. All right, friends. I'm in like Flynn. Hey, look at that. Biohazard juiced. Dropping into 15 months as a commercial pilot. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for your continued support, my brother. 15 months, let's go. Exactly, let's go. We're going to be going here shortly. Biohazard, thank you for that continued support to you and to all of you. See, the voice works now. Hey, check that out. All right, be right back with you, friends. Thanks, brother.
It's the calm before the storm. Things aren't as they were before. You best start bracing. Did you think you could keep us out? Shut the gates, forget us now. Tides are changing. Can you hear the sound? Can't stop us now. We're not back in town, know what we're doing. Things are about to change, it's evolution. Voices shake the ground, you feel it moving. We're the revolution. Can you hear the sound? We're the revolution. We're the revolution. With the ground beneath your feet, with a whisper in the trees. Do you feel us watching?
Okay, did that all just freak you out? I had the wrong time in my timer. No, we're starting now, friends. Well, friends, I want to say welcome to the Wednesday night live stream, friends. It's so good to see you all. And do welcome, we are in, friends, into Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Again, we were supposed to be doing this live stream last night on the inaugural flight, and or inaugural release, rather, and unfortunately couldn't get it, like many of you couldn't get into the simulator. You were in that queue. You all saw the new thumb that I had posted for this, right? I got to get that changed, by the way, once we get done. I meant to get it changed earlier today, but hey, what the hell. Anyway, friends, good to see you. Welcome all of you. It's so good to see you. I feel like I'm scrambling. I feel like it's been like to the 11th hour. Like I was still setting up my controls, and I still don't have all my stuff set up. I was going through that a little bit last night, and then like last minute here after work tonight, and I still got stuff to do yet, friends. And so I feel like it's in some ways my first live stream. Like I remember this feeling before. I feel like everything's new, but hey, I'll tell you what's not new. What's not new is all of you. And friends, thank you so much for being here. Let's give a hand to all of you. And how about that? We had Biohazard Juice, 15 months as a member. Biohazard Juice, thank you so much. I'm SimFanatic, your host. I've got a bit of a script tonight, but we're gonna pretty much go unscripted, kind of like when we did the Alpha Tac review, and we did the Flight Simulator CP65. I saw you, not this again with the trailer, but friends, it's so good to see you. We've got Captain Howdy in the house. Hey, Captain Howdy, how's it going? Good to see you, CP65, Maple. Proctus is in the house, even Proctus. How you doing, sir? Good to see you. Starship is in the house. Starship, it's been a hot minute. Good to see you. Never One Settle in here. Good to see you. Never One Settle. And of course, we've got TNT Simulated TNT. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Skystream Aviation's in here, says, let's ho. I think you meant go, but either way, let's ho. All right, good to see you, Skystream Aviation. Feel the Reaper back in the house. Good to see you, Feel the Reaper. Bats in here. Old Golfer 67. Mike, how's it going, buddy? Good to see you, Sav. Vruden the Great is even in here, friends. How about that, Vruden? And I know some of you have 2024, some of you don't, and that's perfectly fine. I'll tell you what, it kind of feels like it is beta right now. There are definitely some bugs. We're going to witness some of those. Overall, I mean, so far, we'll see how it performs tonight. And I thought about doing like the whole cold boot with my computer. I'm like, F that, because as soon as I do that, I'll get put in a queue. I don't know. It seems like Microsoft probably has all their load balancing done with their servers and their network and infrastructure. So it seems like since about noon today, I got in every time. I didn't get put in a queue. So hopefully you're all experienced the same thing. I think now that it's gone all the way around the world and people have gotten it installed, hopefully that initial heavy load on Microsoft has lightened up a little bit, and so hopefully we won't get into any kind of issues of stability tonight. But we'll see, friends. We'll see. Again, Biohazard Juice, thanks again for that 15-month continued support, along with all of you, like you, Chippa Sneeze. Good to see you, Chipper. And Zach Cool, Cordial Cloud. Zach Cool, keeping it cool. Cool videos from a cool guy in the house. Good to see you, cool guy. And Kyle is here, friends. Kyle, how the hell are you doing, Kyle? It's good to see you, my friend. And Mr. Martini's even in here. Well, how about that? Mr. Martini, it's good to see you as well. And did I miss anyone? And hopefully I did not miss anyone. Andrew, see, somebody's got to sneak in here. Andrew, good to see you, sir. Thanks for joining, my friend, my buddy, my pal. It is good to see you. And we got Deuce Criollo. It's good to see you, Deuce. I know you've been here. Things running smoothly so far, so good. We're going to do one of these the whole night, Deuce. Just hold these fingers together, brother. Steve E's even in the house. Steve E, good to see you, man. Welcome, one and all. So good to see you. And so there's going to be... this is going to be... I'm just going to tell you right now, it's pretty much going to be a show because I am not prepared whatsoever. So, I mean, I'm like the interface is a lot different. The controls, I've got some things I'll say about that I like about the new interface, some things I don't really like. I think it's just one of those things like you got to get used to. You know, they change the interface, and it's kind of like when XP11 went to XP12. You know, there's things we got to do the adjustment. I think overall at the end it's going to be better. Something I noticed earlier today, because if you go to this flight sim market here, you'll notice they're still working on it, but I actually saw stuff pop up in my library, so coming soon. But now, when I went to my library last night, when I finally got in, waiting an hour and a half or whatever it was, I didn't have anything here. Now you can see I have 800 results. And if we go through here, actually we can go over here and do category, and I can say aircraft, if I just want to see aircraft. And so there's our aircraft. And so I was like, okay, wait a minute. When I saw some of these aircraft, I'm like, okay, Coronado, I saw the Mitsubishi, the MU2, and all that. I'm like, wait a minute, these are ones from 2020. And so you can see they're gradually populating stuff. And I know some of you that bought the extended version. By the way, this right now is the standard version. I too want to get the Aviators version, isn't it? It's is it the Aviators or whatever it is? Comes with the model and that. But there's like a delay on that. So I'm like, I'm just gonna hold, like some of you, let the bugs work out. But anyway, we are. You know, we got some of this stuff in, some scenery. I haven't even checked this scenery. Let's see. So yeah, so it's got the scenery coming in as well. So this is actually populating. A lot of these are the world updates. Some of you that got the deluxe version already. See here, we got Miami and those things. So anyway, that stuff is populating. I don't know if this is finished. I haven't actually done a count, but it looks like stuff is populating, as we go. And I'm sure these servers are just trying to catch up with all of it. And they are coming, but Marketplace obviously coming soon, so nothing to see there. Some of you, I have a video on PMDG, but I didn't buy the PMDG aircraft within the simulator. I got it outside in the off the PMDG's website, so you're not going to see those here yet. I did not even copy them over yet. I just thought we would stay. I didn't want to get this thing like all bogged down. I just wanted to do it pretty vanilla, show you all how it looks when you get it. So some of you have it now. Some of you are still waiting. It's probably not a bad idea to wait. And some of you are probably like, SimFanatic, we always get together. This is our stream. We fly together and stuff. I don't have 2024. What the F? Don't worry. We're going to be flying 2020. We're going to continue to fly 2020 together. So some of you that either are waiting for the bugs to work out, some of you haven't crashed the desktop problems, but you're fine in 2020. No LRM is exactly right. Bats, not yet anyway. But we will be back in 2020 this weekend. I do have a thing. My son has a swim meet this weekend. It starts at 3:30, so I got to see kind of how late that goes, if we're going to be streaming Saturday or if we have to push it to Sunday or what happens there. But more to come on that. But the next flight will be 2020, and I kind of debated doing socks. I got my socks on, Maple. Richard Clark's in the house, friends. Richard, good to see you. But my point being is don't fret. It's not going to be a 2024 exclusive on this channel by any means. We're going to be flying 2020. We're going to basically be flying 2024 commercial and 2020 for, 2020 commercial, 2024 GA, but we're going to mix in 2020 GA as well. So as we allow Microsoft to work out some of the bugs. But I am excited about this this new flight simulator and all that stuff. So I'm going to go to my script now. So as you all know, it was released yesterday, and at least for some of us could get in. I was waiting. I think it was for me when I would get in, it would be in the queue for like an hour to an hour and a half, and then it would finally come in. I think that was actually a smart move on Microsoft's part. So they were trying to load balance and queue people in so they didn't have like everybody in at once and just crash everybody. So everybody had a sucky experience. So even though it sucked for a lot of us that had to wait, you know, come on 2020. At least once we got in, it actually was stable, and I experienced it being stable while I was in, so that was nice. So again, we're streaming tonight, which is our usual night anyway. So, and we're doing GA. Originally, I was going to do GA flight and a commercial flight, and I'm like, I thought about it last night late. I'm like, remember when we were trying that when 2020 with everything being stable, and we all could like fluently go through the interface with 2020 because we've been doing it for 4 years? And then I thought to myself, you know what? It was hard to get 2 flights in commercial GA even in 2020. Why are we trying to do this in 2024? So I'm like, we're just going to do GA on 2024, and we want to see all the scenery anyway. We don't want to go like 35,000 feet. We do want to check out some of those aircraft eventually, right? Starship says the auto gyro has been my favorite aircraft to fly so far. Looks unique and is super fun. Nice. That guy says my game loads to where it tells me to log into Xbox, then freezes. Ugh. Well, that sucks. And Deuce loves bugs. You're one of the few. CP65 says, took me 10 hours before I gave up. Really? You were in the queue for 10 hours? Ugh, that's insane. So during this live stream, of course, we're going to be taking in some breathtaking visuals. 2024, you cannot deny that it has those. The flight dynamics are, I mean, you can feel the difference. Like, we're going to be flying from Case to Telluride. And I hit some turbulence, I didn't fly the whole thing. It's only like a 22, 25-minute flight. We'll do a quick walk around, and I'm not going to go through the whole checklist and stuff. I'm not super familiar with the PC-12, so we're just going to do the auto engine start. But we're going to do a walk around, look at the cabin, get in, and then freaking start the thing and go. So again, tonight is not about realism. Tonight is about exploring the world, exploring the release of the flight simulator, seeing together what works, what doesn't work well, talk about some of the things that we're excited about, some of the things that are kind of buggy still. And yeah, just pretty casual night. So Maple, point being is, don't you get on my back about not going through proper procedures, because I don't do it anyway. So, and there he is already. All right. So again, we're gonna be checking out the scenery locations. Now these are bespoke. So taking off from Case and to Telluride, so we've got a few bespoke airports to look at. For our second flight, I was planning on doing LAX to KLAS, and like that was the other thing. I was scrambling to get things figured out. So actually, we're going to be doing flight number 2. I decided, you know what? As good as Microsoft put a lot of time and effort into the Grand Canyon, so why not fly from GCN to northern Las Vegas? And so we will be doing that for our second flight. As long as the time permitting, and we should have time. Did you change it to US West and turn on multi? I do have multiplayer on. Did I turn it to US West? That's a good question. I don't know if I did that. Let's see here. Friends, current group. Probably not, because I didn't even check. I did get live turned on. Now I got to remember where the hell to go. I think we go here and here, flight conditions. I think it's in here, right? So yeah, you can see here I got live. So live players, weather, all that. Where do we set the online in settings? So I got to go to settings now. So this is the other thing. Now we got to get all comfortable. This is going to be a chore too, right? Going between 2020 and 2024. All right. And so online maybe? Real time. I'm assuming this is where I need to go. Bandwidth unlimited, maybe not. Options online. Brett Plays, thank you. Top. Oh, here we are. East. Okay, thank you. Multiplayer servers. So we'll go to West. Thank you, friends. Hey, Brett Plays in the house. Brett Plays. Thank you, Practice, for asking that. Thank you. I did check it last night to make sure everything was live, but there you go. Where you do the live players thingy. So you do it when you go into your world. So if I'll go back to the main menu. So when you go to free flight, when you're in here, you go up to flight conditions, click on flight conditions, and then it's going to be on this. So you want to have, you don't have to do air traffic. I can turn air traffic off. I'll turn that off. But make sure you have multiplayer on and live players here. So that's the key. Turn the live traffic off. All right. Tommy Hughes is in the house. Tommy Hughes, how's it going? Good to see you. How did you go with the whole download, SimFanatic? What do you mean, Brett? You mean, like, how did it go with me downloading the stuff, or are you talking about the add-ons? Are you asking me if I downloaded everything? Because I think there's some settings that you can do for that, right? So we got the Pilatus PC-12. This is one thing that I think is kind of cool. If you click on the aircraft, and you can go down here to configure. So we've got the PC-12. Notice I've also got I almost accidentally selected the PC-12 from Carenado. And I was like, well, I don't want that one. But here, if we go here... Tonight I did not have to wait in the queue. But yesterday, Brett, I had to wait in the queue every single time I launched it, like I think a lot of you. But tonight I've launched it 3 or 4 times. I was going to do a full shutdown, do a cold boot. But it was like 40 minutes of the stream. And even though I was getting in every time today, I'm like, Murphy's Law, if I get out right now and do that, because I like to do a cold boot before I start these live streams just to make sure I get the memory resident programs and all that crap out. You know, I had it work all day. I had this thing in suspend mode last night, but I'm like, I am not messing with it. So we'll see how it performs. So far, I think it's performing fine. But yeah, I didn't have to wait in line tonight. But so here we've got the Pilatus, and when you can go down here and do configure, this is kind of cool. So in configure, we've got our VIP. So we got livery here. Now there's not, oh yay, 2 liveries. I got this livery and livery white. I could buy more. Okay, fine. But if you go to variant, you can have these different ones like cargo loaded. And you get a little bit different. Now, these are going to be the same livery, I think. So you basically have 2, but you have like the different presets, right? But we can go medical. We can go medical, Brett. It's been good all D. Good. They must have fixed the issue. Well, in TNT, I agree. And then they probably got through like it was a lot of the downloads and stuff. Everybody's jumping on and downloading it, installing it. So, obviously their server load's probably less today. And I'm sure they pump more servers to it as well. More infrastructure, and then you can just do, so that medical is kind of cool. I don't actually, does anybody know if there is a hangar version where you can go in and check out the aircraft, or now you just have this fluid in and out of the airport, into the plane and out of the plane. It is pretty freaking cool how they've done that. I do like that. You'll see that in a minute here. But anyway, this is kind of nice that you got these different configurations. We'll go VIP because I like this livery. Okay. But there are bugs. I'm not going to lie. You're going to find some bugs. Like I set my preset camera views. I think a lot of you like to have your preset camera views either zoom up top and look at your switches for your lights or whatever. And you might want to zoom to the right in your, for your MFD or for your GPS. And I did that with the PC-12 last night. And today I'm like, it was working last night, but then today I did the thing, my mapping to my controller, and I was like outside of the aircraft at the nose. And I'm like, okay, well, that's obviously clearly off. So, there's going to be some bugs they're going to work through them. By the way, friends, we have 62 here. Welcome, everybody, to the SimFanatic channel with me, SimFanatic, and our SimFan family. We're glad to have you here. Checking out Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 with us. Again, we'll be back in 2020. Because I know a lot of you are kind of waiting. I think that's probably smart. Unless you have, as somebody said, Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. You do. That's what I have, and you get the standard version. That's what I'm running right now. I'm running the standard version. I did debate pre-ordering, but I'm like, what do I get out of pre-order? Nothing other than the AN, 24, which I didn't think was all that exciting for me. So anyway, we got Tino Lino in the house, friends. Welcome, Tino Lino, everybody, to the channel. Says, hi, all from Germany. MSFS 2024 is so beautiful. It's a dream. It is a dream with some bugs and some nightmares, but it is overall. I agree with you, Tino. It is a dream, my friend. Thank you for being here, man. So it performs awesomely. I know I showed this during the Tech Alpha. It actually, as Microsoft said, this simulator is going to take advantage of all of our hardware. So if we have those multi-core multi-threaded processors, it actually takes advantage of those. So I think actually with it, they've reduced stutters. I've got frame generation. I do have a 4000. I've got a 4070 Ti Super card, by the way. It runs absolutely smooth. You might be wondering, what do you have for graphics settings? And so I'll show you what I have for graphics settings in case you're wondering. So if we go back here, and they, you know, kind of like any of the simulators and games now, Jesus, look at that. So we're just talking about, that's a cool effect. Okay. That's going to make me sick. I'm going to start throwing up right here, right now. So go over here and hopefully that, oh God, that's really cool. So, so our first glitch, I just got done saying buggy, and Microsoft must have heard me and just threw on the bug. But you can see here, I've got TAA I am using frame generation. You can do DLSS here. VSync I have turned off. You can limit the frames in that. Let me do frame generation. Let me turn that off and see if that's it. Nope, that's not it. Good God, man. What is up with that? Okay. It just when I went back to menu. So anyway, it'll actually check your hardware and it'll say, oh, do you want ultra or do you want high? I actually have mine at high. I could probably do ultra. You get to do a cold start. God, no, Andrew. Don't say that, man. Ah! You broke it more. Exactly. That is great. Yeah, head tracking is a little bit wacko. Actually, if you map it, I figured something out, Proctus, today. I was messing with that before this stream. If you map it to a controller on your button to do the toggle for head tracking, and it'll disable a minute, and then the next thing will start going again. There is like a setting to do recursive. I'll show you. So if you're doing track IR, watch this. We're gonna have. Is it gonna settle down now? Yeah, it's settled down. Nope, there it goes again. Son of a buck. So if you go here to controls, this actually helped with my track IR. So I got track IR. And actually that wasn't it. So let me do, if you type in track, I think is what I did. Toggle head tracking. So I did map, wait, I want to go to my alpha flight controls. So I mapped a toggle head tracking button, but what you want to do, because I was like, what the hell? It stops and then it goes again. I'm like, I wonder if there's a recursive thing. There was this input repetition that was on. That was set to on, so I turned it off and it fixed that. So something just to be aware of. If you have that problem, maybe you're not having that problem, but I did. Let's go back here. Good God, man. That could crash the sim. Yeah. Right now, yeah. Hey, it's Johnny Mutt. Hell of a guy, by the way. Everybody welcome Johnny Mutt to the live stream. We even have Orlando International Airport just coming in. Master 1185. He says, hey, everyone. I have Game Pass as well. And so glad to use the standard version. I invested so much on the 2020 version. And now, looking back at the graphics, look better on it more than ever. The graphics are amazing. We're going to see those. They changed a little bit of the interface. So like right now, you go over here and you can change that. Let's go ahead and input our departure, which we're taking off from Aspen. Now, this is what I mean by this fluid in and out. And arrival, we're going to do KTEX, right? We'll see how this flight goes. I mean, I'm not even used to this plane. I mean, I fly up the Coronado. I flew it a handful of times at PC-12. Nathan Wildthorn in the house. Nathan, good to see you, buddy. But check this out. So we're all used to the nav map, but there's some weird things going on. Hey, we've got David Robertson has joined us, friends. Everybody, welcome David Robertson. I don't know if David's here. There's been a lot of you that have been watching the video I put out a few days ago about PMDG, about their aircraft and 2024 compatibility, and they're going to charge something for the 730NG. I know that's got some of us in a stir. I'm even a little bit like, we'll have to see what's all involved with the. What I'm hoping is if we want to just have the 737 as is without all the 2024 features and still use it and everything works, okay, fine. But if they start charging for that, that's going to tick a few of us off, I think. But we'll have to see what they have to offer by paying yet more to be in 2024. But like, look at this. This is what's really cool. If we go in, you can go all the way down here into the airport. And the other thing that's cool is, like, check this out. You go here. Oh, I see some of you. Look at, got Starship there. We got Kyle right there. Holy shnikes. Look at all these ramps. I'm going to do 82 as a departure ramp. But this is what I mean by the fluid, like, zoom in. Watch this. If you say start flight, let's go ahead and turn off the music. Start flight, watch it just zooms right in. I think this is kind of kind of nifty here. And then my track IR starts going again. Okay. Here we go. So it just zooms right in. And I know a lot of you probably had seen a lot of others that are influencers that are doing this as well, and it's going to load the textures here. And anytime, and I'm guessing I'm going to turn that music down. Holy shnikes. But I'm guessing there's probably a way to turn it off where you start in the cockpit. Anyway, I disabled all the assistants because those annoyed the absolute hell out of me, like tool tips and all that stuff. Now, to those of you that are new to the simulator, it is helpful, but I don't care for all these pop-ups popping up. It takes away from the immersion and the reality or realism for it. But here, so if we go ready to fly, first thing you're going to do is you're going to be like, oh, is my camera off? What's going on? No, you're actually in the new walk around. So you can actually use your Xbox controller, and that's one of the cool features to add realism, is we can actually look around our aircraft, and there's our Pilatus, and we've got like our pitot covers and our exhaust covers here. What another nice little touch that they have is like, if you're out here like on the wingtip edge, you'll actually crouch down automatically, so you're not hitting your head. And the other thing I like, except that guy just walked through it, I like the fact that I'm not like just walking through the plane. And that's just by default. Of course, like anything, it's configurable. You can do WASD. How's your mouse not freaking out? I did change some of my mouse settings, just the sensitivity, Maple. You can go in and change the sensitivity. It's a good question. Is your mouse freaking out? But here, so we're going to go over here and remove before flight. So we're just going to remove that off of... Does anybody know what this thing is? Who's going to name it in chat first? You all know what that is, right? Come on, who's going to guess? What is that? What did I just remove? What is that little thing? And then we're going to remove this pitot tube. Exactly, Maple. So we're going to remove the exhaust thing, and the other thing you got to remove are the chocks. So we're going to go down here. I think there's a crouch, but I don't have that set yet. So we remove the chocks. Actually, it's kind of... I removed the front. I think to really add the immersion, and I'm sure some third-party aircraft would do this, but I really should have to remove every chock. And I should have to remove the pitot cover from this. So, you know, but again, this is a default aircraft. So, again, I am doing the standard version. So any of you that have jumped in here tonight with us, this is all included. If you get Xbox Game Pass, this will be included. Like, who said it? TJ Turner, I think, said it in chat a little bit ago. It's a nice way to check this stuff out and see if you like it or not. And see, you can see, like, I'm supposed to be able to test, you know, the ailerons and the flaps and all that good stuff. You can't... There was a click spot on this if I went over here, but right there. It doesn't do anything. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Anyway, we're going to go back over here. And we're going to go back to our cockpit. So if we go up here, we make sure I got everything set. All right, good. We're going to go up here to the door. So right here, and we're just going to find our click spot here. And it's going to open up, and then it's going to take us into our cabin. And it's going to turn my track IR on again. So like when I change these views, it'll automatically do that. We can't see each other. Oh, is that right? Let me go to drone view practice. So we can only see each other in the map view. Go figure. And right now my... Okay. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Can we not see each other? Oh, what the hell? Oh. Oh. You know, that's weird, because I was seeing people last night. Well, son of a gun, Proc. What in the hell? I swear I was seeing people last night. I saw people... Oh, no, you know what I bet I was seeing? Did y'all notice I turned off the air traffic, so that's probably why. So, yeah, I mean, again, I honestly would think of this as like a... I don't know if I would say beta, but I would probably say pre-release, you know, if you're talking about like, well, have they worked out most of the bugs? Obviously not. Practice SKW 5766. I see that one. Interesting. I should be... Let me go to nameplates here. The other thing I like about it is like it keeps all this stuff going while you go through the menus. It's kind of like those of you that have Parallel 42 Flow. I've got Flow Pro, as you all know. I love that utility. And but this does flow pretty nice. But I'm going to go to controls here because there is nameplates, right? Let me make sure I have nameplates on. Toggle nameplates, Alt-2. Let me go back here. Just make sure it's not that. Alt-2. Yeah, see, I don't see anyone. I'm hitting Alt-2 and I'm not seeing anybody's nameplate. So, well, shoot. All right. Does anybody see anyone, Tino Lino? Must sleep, have fun, and many greetings from Germany. Hey, thanks. Thank you for joining us, Tino Lino. Come back and join us sometime, man. Come fly the friendly skies with us all. Yeah, it was the AI traffic. Alpha not quite to beta. I think it's better than alpha, Harry, personally, but of course I haven't done that much with it yet, so definitely not long in the tooth, right? But it's new. Let's we gotta expect it. It is new. All right. So that thing, like I'm switching my camera and it kind of buggy there too, but anyway, and how do you get rid of, anybody figured out how to get rid of this guy? That guy right there? Like, before, like if we go to tablet here, and we should talk about the tablet. If I pop that out, can you still see this? Or is it, oh, it's gone now. Okay. Ooh, God. So you can pop that out, but if I pop it out, it disappears, but now you can see it here. Everything's about the EFB, right? Starship, you can disable the co-pilot and customize identity. Oh, okay. I'll remember that then. So here you've got several different things. Can you all see this? Oh, here, let me pop this out and move it back over here so you all can see it so it's not in the way here. So as you can see here, you've got several things. So here at this first part, we've got our route. There's our route information. If we go here, we got our flight details. So we can say VFR, IFR. Honestly, I need to play around with this. I need to get some of this figured out. I hate the InSim EFB. Maple, the jury's still out for me, buddy. I don't know. I mean, it's one of those things I got to get used to, and I'm also not used to the fact that like not everything preloads. There's a setting here I'm going to show you in a minute for the flight plan. But if we go here, here's our payload. I do like that there's a chart here we can look at and see. We just got to get used to it. Exactly, Kyle. Exactly. We got to give it some time. Here's our fuel, and we got, see, that says trip fuel, 51 pounds. I'm pretty sure we're going to need more fuel than that. But here it's got kind of like, okay, it has us leaving from runway 15. And then, here's a flight plan, then final for runway 9. Does that seem right? Does that seem right? Anybody want to, hey, bad about it. Anybody want to, like, tell me if that seems halfway right? I mean, we do have runway, what the hell is it? Yeah, 0927. So that seems like it could be about right. The final base and all that. So you get your waypoints automatically added. That's kind of cool. And then this last one, we've got charts. I do like that. So if you want to take a look at the chart, you can actually load the chart here. So, I mean, that's kind of nice, right? And zoom in on the chart here. So, I mean, it's nice that you don't have to, like, pay for Navigraph to be able to see those charts, Nick, right? Nick, how's it going? Seem to be holding up, Kyle? See it so far being holding up. 09 will be the best. So now here's what I don't quite get. So if we go to back here, we can say load flight plan. Now, if I don't know if that'll actually work. Yeah, see that? No further flight plan. Okay, so let's go back. But we can see we have case here and KTEX, so everything's there. Now, look at this. So there's file plan with ATC. Some weird bugs. So if I say file plan with ATC, so we'll try that. Then now we've got the send route to avionics. So before we do that, let's start this bad boy up. All right. So I'm actually going to hit Control E. Yeah, I know. I'm cheating. We're going to go Control E. That's going to auto start it. We'll get this plane. I didn't have time to like figure out this plane, all the checklists and all the stuff. I barely had enough time to map the frickin' controls, friends. So, got me some slack, Jack. But here. Let's listen to the sounds here. Again, this comes with the standard version. You get the PC-12. Boy, am I so glad I bought the Caronado piece of crap. I shouldn't really say that. It's not a piece of crap, but it's close. It's like the one aircraft. I mean, a lot of Coronado aircraft I do like. That one is just, But here, this one, you know, I've taken off with this aircraft, so we'll see how it goes. Oh, it's made by Coronado. Great, Zach. Doubly great that I bought the Coronado version for 2020. Well, we'll see how it goes. It seems about right from what I've experienced with this thing so far, because this thing seems pretty buggy. I need to increase the sensitivity of my scroll wheel, but this says unable to RMP for FMS, of course, so we're going to clear that message. And we can see origin is case and destination says nothing. Alternate says nothing. And if I plug stuff in there, it kind of works, but then it doesn't. But right now, we don't see any path, right? So we zoom in and out here. By the way, I probably spent, I hate to say this, but I spent about like 10 minutes trying to figure out where the hell do I scroll in and out of this goddamn thing, and I'm going over here. Of course, that's for the right MFD. This is for the left. And I can't move it. And then I'm like, I click on this. I'm like, oh, wait, maybe if I hold and, yeah, okay. So you click and hold on that, but you can zoom in and out that way. So if you have case mode, what I want to do is I want to try this. Press send to route to avion. Exactly. That's what I was going to show, Zach. So if we go over here now, and that's why I wanted to start it first, Zach, because I wanted to show that and see it populate. So if we hit send route to avionics, now we have that. But the thing is, and we do that, that's great, but it's a direct to. And we can hit activate. So now we got it, and it automatically sets us to FMS. But here's the thing. It doesn't show that whole route. So like, remember when we are over here? No, here. I would expect all these waypoints to be plugged in here, but they're not. So again, I think there's some things that need to be worked out, because like right now it's showing us a direct route, right? And the other thing that looks a little buggy is I'd expect this to show KTEX in here. But again, it's, you know, there are bugs. And there's some things, how many of you have done this where you're like, well, maybe I'm just not doing something right. But I think the better thing to do is default to like what you know is true in 2020. And if something seems off in this, don't think necessarily you're doing something wrong. Just pretty much figure it's a bug, right? Maybe it's the aircraft. Maybe it's something else. But anyway, so you'd think that all these waypoints would be loaded, but... Yeah, exactly, Harry. Exactly. Harry says, I would expect the route to be magenta and not green. Exactly. Yeah, and it would be like the FMS. And like, we can go here... And we can say flight director, we can turn that on. And, you know, so it's, you know, it's a default aircraft. King Gamer, I can't afford this game. Oh, King Gamer, no, don't say it so. Dude, King Gamer, like we talked about, what you got to do is, if you can afford Xbox Game Pass, it comes with a lot of other games. You want to try this out? Give that a try. Give that a try. Especially if you don't have it, you can get an introductory rate. Harry W says, I cannot type all night, it seems. All right, Biohazard sees me in the sim? No shit. Really? Do I see you, Biohazard? Let me see if I see you now. You know, the other thing, too, probably, rather than it be just bugs, it could be that the servers are so bogged down right now that maybe that could be part of it, right? And it's just like there's not enough USPA to show everybody multiplayer. So maybe I'll populate. Go back to my multiplayer settings are wrong. What multiplayer? I've got it on. What you talking about, Willis? I got West server. I got multiplayer on. And world map. Oh, okay. Let me go back. Okay. We go back. Now I got to start this over again. Let's see here. So here. I thought I had all players set already. Live players. I've got live players. Oh, all players. Okay. Why does it turn live players off? That seems odd. Is that what I have to do, is all players to show? Okay. Not live. Okay. Thank you, Proc. All right, well, let's Thank you, Practice. Let's go back to case. That seems odd, though, doesn't it? You'd think live players. I don't know if that's a bug or if that's by design. Okay. Maybe that's another one of those bugs, Proc. What do you think? I'm going to start on the runway, though, and just be running so we don't have to go through the startup again. So we're going to hit start flight. We'll start on the active. Oh, God. Here goes my track IR again. Ah! For the love of Pete. Oh, and now it's going to be dark. Son of a motherless goat. All right, that's all right. So we'll let it load up here. And we're completely in the dark. And we're going to go here to this little cloud. Notice it's also got my toolbar stuff like ARG. ARG. It's got that going again, which is nice. All right, here we go. Okay, now let's see. Maybe I can see people again. Let's check. For the love of God. There we go. I am. I just did. I'm still not seeing you guys. If I give it enough time, it'll show. But yeah, I hit Alt-2 a couple times, make sure to toggle on and off, but I'm not seeing you guys yet. I mean, I see like these default airplanes that we were seeing before, which is part of this bespoke airport, but we'll give it time. So, Practice, can you see others? That you have all players, can you see others then? All right, well, that's all right. You see everyone? Biohazard? Huh. Yeah, I'm not seeing you guys. Unfortunately. And Biohazard Juice, do you have it as all players so it doesn't have live players selected? We see you too? Interesting. All right, well. Beta test. Exactly. Exactly. All right, well, maybe I'll populate here in a little bit. Biohazard says I have it on live players and it works. Okay. Yeah, we're on the West server. And Harry, that's not a stupid question. And they can see me, so apparently, you know, it's got to be working for some. I got to believe that it has to do with like some of the load balancing still. I mean, you know their servers are still got to be running rampant. So, I mean, hell, let's just face it, friends. 2020 we have this problem from time to time, right? I mean... How we'd expect it to not be completely flawless in 2024. I know we'd all be hopeful that they would have fixed it in here, but... Okay, so let's go ahead and load that back up. So we got to load our flight plan back up. We got Buford over here. Let's see if my... See, it doesn't work. Now, now if I do Control-Alt-4, and I just do it here... And it goes up there. Although, hold on a second. I just had a thought. Let's go controls. Sorry. Give me a sec. I wonder... I just thought of something. I wonder... My custom controls. Let me see here. If I do search by input, let me do Control-Alt. Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Save custom cam. So that does work. So yeah, that's buggy. Oh, wrong device. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, it's buggy. Well, obviously it's working because it took me to the... I just didn't know if it was saving my spot. Rudder trim right. Okay, I obviously need to get rid of that. Is this how you delete them? You can go down here and delete. What? Oh, wonderful. Okay. Please enter... You know, I don't want to mess with that right now because the last thing I need is this to go haywire. So let me just go back. And we'll just hope that everybody will, you know, load up here. Load up. What is... So do we have 30.57? 30.57? Is that our current altimeter setting? Alan Hart says, huge birthday party to Barry McCockiner. 86 today and still loving life. Hey, happy birthday! Thanks for joining the live stream here. We're about ready to take off. Everybody hold on to your pants. Especially that guy. Colonel Indiana Longnuts is in here, friends. Welcome, Colonel. Good to see you. All right, let's see. So if I do this, I'm going to see some. Control-Alt-9. Let's see if this works. See, that works. Why the hell isn't that working? I wonder if they did an update. Look at I go up, and it... Let me if I do Control-Alt-5 down here. Let me see. Let me see if it looks down. Now, that worked. The heck? The heck? If I do just like... What if I just do this? See, now I'm wondering. Nope. Okay, well, whatever. I'll figure it out later. Are we ready to go? Oh, no, we're not ready. I need to load up the EFB here. So you can hit tab. Here's our EFB. Let's go back to our flight plan and let's say file with ATC, send route to, or even there we go. And let's see what we can see. Nathan Wildthorn says, hi, happy birthday. What's up, Hangar Studios? What's up? Good to see you, buddy. Hey, if you all are enjoying the content, or, you know, even if you don't, go ahead and do a thumbs up if you would. Do a like, and it'll make people start being visible to us. Really, it does. It integrates with YouTube, really. No. Okay, we're going to take off here, and hopefully this will not be a complete shit show. Let's see, what do we have for fuel? We got 1,313 pounds, so hopefully that'll get us there. Bedrock says good evening to SimFanatic in chat. Welcome, Bedrock. Good to see you, buddy. Welcome, sir. Welcome. All right, let's try this. I'm not sure what's going to happen, but we're going to try it. All right, and notice the other thing. Oh, I don't have it on, so nobody can see it. Sorry. But notice none of my lights on the Honeycomb Bravo work, and I did do the AFC bridge. Anybody else have it work? I'm going to have to look into that, too. And take off the flight route up top, and... So the just to let you know, the LEDs aren't working, but they help. However, the autopilot does work and the thing, and all the switches and knobbies and stuff. So speaking of, we're going to want to go to 8,500 feet. Let's do 8,500. Actually, we're going to want to go higher than that. Try it. Jeez. Maybe. Let's go 14,500. That'll be a good one. 14,500. There we go. Okay, and heading, we want to go 150, so do that. Oh, wait a minute. I need to activate. Go over here and activate, and then this will set. There we go. Okie dokie. Are we ready? Are we ready, friends? I can't take off with all of you, but don't worry. This weekend we'll be back in 2020. We'll be doing some fun with 2020. By the way, Maple, this is your favorite part. You love... some reason Maple just loves the socks. So there you go. There's the TPR pedals. We'll just turn those on for now. I want to give you all the real estate that you can get. I do have the we got notch flaps. I do have the what was I gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna say. Here we go. But you can see how smooth it runs right now, friends? And the graphics are amazing. You gotta keep in mind, we're at 8,000 feet, right? So... Alright, here we go. Up, up, and away. And landing gear can go up. But you got to admit that just the smoothness of this is amazing. Now, we're not even getting into, like, the career features and all that good stuff, but, like, the career features and all that's awesome, and I got to check that out. I checked it out in the Tech Alpha, but I haven't had time to check it out in this yet. I'm going to change this so I can look down here. Control-9. But it does work with all of the controls, and so the... Bravo all works, which I'm happy to report. Just going to bring that down. The reason for that is it's over-torquing here. It's an orange, and so we're just going to pull that throttle out a little bit. Get that orange to go bye-bye. Hasn't gone bye-bye. There we go. As we keep turning here. Really sucks I can't see anyone. I'm sure that'll get resolved. But the trim wheel works, all that good stuff. Let's go ahead and pull the flaps up. But, I mean, you want to talk about smoothness and, I mean, the scenery. Again, I have this at high. I don't have it at ultra right now. I'm going to play around with it and do ultra, but right now I just have it as the default that it detected for my system. I'm running a 5800 X3D Ryzen 7 AMD card, in case any of you are wondering. And you can do exclamation specs in chat. It'll tell you what I'm running for hardware if you're interested. I have good hardware, but it's certainly not the best hardware out there. And as you can see, it's looks pretty damn good. And it's running smooth. I don't see any stutters. And it just, yeah, it's very responsive, which is nice. No landing challenges tonight, I guess. But we're going to go ahead and getting close to, let's go ahead and do autopilot nav and... altitude, there we go. All right, we're going to intercept our course. As we can see, we've got nav and roll, so that's set. Flight director, that stuttered a little bit, but that's, you know, it's going to happen. And let's see if this will turn and intercept this path here. You're going to see this come into play as we cross that course. We can zoom in a little bit. All right, and now notice, hey, there you go, Harry. Now it's in that magenta. So you notice it went from, now it's in magenta, Harry. Look at that. So once we intercept that, that seems odd to me. Goes from the blue to the magenta, but now, well, maybe that's normal for the PC-12. I don't know if that's normal for a PC-12. What do you think, Bats? Biohazard Juice says, in online settings, make sure show multiplayer in close proximity is on. All right, well, let's check. Why? Because we can. I don't have to worry about you all flying over me, because... right. Aircraft type, off. Oh, that's AI. Real-time online simulate real-world traffic. AI, okay, that's not it. Live weather, multiplayer is on. West USA. Aircraft and... Okay, let's turn that on. Close proximity, so we got that on. So we got that going for us, which is nice. Did that do anything? Not yet. Not yet. How many of you can see others right now and can see me? I'm just curious. Zach, you can see me? And you can see others? Yeah, no worries, Biohazard. It was worth a try, man. Hey, man, I'll try about anything here. I'll try anything. I wish I had a clock here. So we're 77.8 nautical miles away. We have a message. What does this say? Compare fuel quantity. Oh my God. Just happened. There we go. Okay. Clear. Reset altitude. Yep. Okay. 14,500 feet. We're going runway 09. 9 times. 9 times. Here's our fuel. Probably don't need our fuel pumps on right now. We go up here. Here? There we go. Low. Do you normally run the fuel pumps? I don't know if you run the fuel pumps when we're... Oh, we got auto. Well, I'm going to leave him. Hey, Field the Reaper, what's up, buddy? Everybody say hello, Field the Reaper. Good to see you, sir. Good to see you, sir. Again, I want to say thanks, everybody, for joining. I know we were supposed to be streaming last night. Look at this. We're already at 40 likes. Thank you, friends. Appreciate it. You are wonderful peoples. Wonderful flight simmers. And I'm going to do a poll because I like doing polls. So I want to know your thoughts. I'm going to have a poll. I'm going to ask you a question here. It's going to be, do you have FS 2024? Yes or no? So we're going to start with that. And then I'm going to have another poll. Are you going to get... Here, let me get it set up. All right, here's the poll. Let me know what are your plans? Or I'm interested. So, what are your plans for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024? You already got it? You don't have it yet, but you're going to get it. Maybe unsure, to be determined if you get it. Or nope, sticking with Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Just curious on what you're all thinking right now. And it's okay if the jury's still out. I get that. You know, I think, so one of the things I know many of you that follow the channel, I do a lot of videos on PMDG news. Again, there's going to be a charge, somewhat of a charge for the 730NG line. Now, what they've said is they aren't planning on, like, if you already have it, you're not going to have to pay the whole upgrade cost for, like, you're buying the plane again. So we'll see what that is. And they said there will be a charge, but they're not sure how much it'll be. For those of us that got the 777, and we do need to do a 777 flight, by the way. We might do that on Thanksgiving weekend. Anyway, I'll talk about that a little bit later. For those of you that have the 777, one that was already released, that one, there may be a slight charge. They're not sure yet. It depends how much work they need to do to it to have it take advantage of the new features. They may just decide. What Robert Randazzo said is he's hoping that there won't be a charge. But it's kind of like, okay. And then all new PMDG aircraft will be in 2024. So where I'm getting at this is with the poll, like for anyone that says, nope, I'm sticking with Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. The clock is ticking. I think we all know that at some point we will be forced to move to 2024, and Microsoft will no longer support 2020. Right now, they're going to continue to support 2020. They've stated they'll continue to support 2020, do updates for 2020. But, at some point, I think everybody will be forced to move to 2024. Now, maybe they'll leave 2020, indefinitely, kind of like when remember back in the old Microsoft Flight Simulator 2000 days? My God, has it been that long already? Remember Microsoft 2000, 2002? God, remember Microsoft 95 and 98? So you could always continue to use those, but, we'll see what happens. But I see most of you already got it in the poll. Some don't have it, but are going to get it. I know Captain Howdy mentions going to wait until some of the bugs are worked out. That's not a bad idea. Now, if you have Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, there's no reason why, other than if you don't have 50 gigs of hard drive space. It doesn't take a ton of hard drive space, so that's good. John Deere says, hi, I'm sorry. Like Kyle said, John Deere, you have nothing to be sorry about. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. Agreed. No reason to be sorry, John Deere. That is quite all right. Let's see, how far... see, I can't do that. That's all right. I can just... Let me scroll up here. But thank you all for doing the poll there. I'm going to close it here in a minute. But if we go in here, we still got like 53 nautical miles to fly. Let's check out the, you know, in terms of the actual aircraft and that, and the sounds are good. But I don't know if I'd necessarily go as far as say, yeah, the aircraft looks a billion times better. It's in 2024. I think aircrafts look just as good in 2020 as far as the PC-12. But the terrain is freaking phenomenal. Like, look at that. I mean, you've got the different foliage, the different heights of the trees, different tree types based on where we're at. That's pretty incredible. Like, the environment is definitely awesome. Mighty's in the house. Mighty, how's it going, Mighty? Says, hey, you all left me behind in the world of 2020. LOL. Hello, SimFanatic and everyone. Well, hello, Mighty. Don't worry, man. We'll be back with you in 2020. In fact, we're going to, you know, I'm not going to be doing 2024 for every stream. You know, there's some of you don't have the means to get 2024, you know, to afford it. A lot of us have spent a small fortune or a very large fortune on add-ons and aircraft for 2020. So don't worry, we'll be back in 2020 this weekend. I just got to figure out if we're going to be flying the commercial flight on Saturday or on Sunday, but we'll be back in 2020 this weekend. And I've been loving the WinWing. See, here's the other thing. I want to use the WinWing. I got to test the WinWing stuff. As many of you know, I've got the WinWing FCU and I got the EFIS left and right, and I have the Ursa minor left stick for the Airbus, and it is great products. And I'm sure that's not going to work yet. But I know they're working on 2024 like any of them would be. I shouldn't say I don't know if it works or not, so I'll have to test it. I just haven't had time to test it. My guess is it's. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. Well, you know, we'll get the PMDG in here and the Phoenix as well. Von Williams says it's super chill flying X-Plane at the moment. Hey, man, to each their own. We can fly the I&I builds A330. That is free in 2024. Oh, there you go, Captain Audi. I'll have to try the WinWing and see if it works. I do have an update, by the way. Captain Howdy, you had asked about, I think you're the one that asked about when are the EFIS units going to be released? And I did reach out to my WinWing contact, and when you purchase it, there should be a date on when it will be shipped to you. Now, there could be fluctuations on that, but you should now have dates on when you should be able to get that. And I did post that in Discord. Mike says SimFanatic does not work in 2024 yet. Good to know, Mike. You already tested it. That's good to know, brother. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all by that, because, I mean, like a lot of developers, Hangar Studios was in here. Like a lot of developers, they had to wait for the stuff to be released, either at launch when all of us did, or not that far, not that long before it was released. I mean, heck, even Robert Rondazzo from PMDG even stated they didn't have access, and like it was like 2 weeks to release, and they still didn't have like full access to it. So, oh, that's fantastic, old golfer. You already got the EFIS ones? Absolutely fantastic. You said panels, so I assume you got the left and right, and why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you get the left and right, right? By the way, old golfer and everyone, did I tell you I'm getting the rudder pedals from them? So I'm going to do a comparison between the TPR pedals, the WinWing, and the Virpil pedals. So I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to put a video out there. And I want to say thank you to WinWing for sending those my way. Our way, I should say, so that we can check them out and I can give you my opinion on those. And also have the MICDO coming, so I can't wait. And Old Golfer says yes to both. Awesome. That guy says I can only get 2020 logged into Xbox for some reason. Really? Oh, you said that earlier. That's weird. CP65 says I have 2024, just not using it until it's fixed enough to install it. Okay, well, there you go. Aren't you tempted, CP65? I mean, you got to be tempted a bit. Didn't you have some crashing issues, though? I know some have had crashing issues with it. You got to be tempted, though. I mean, it's a small footprint. That's the thing. It's not as big as 2020. It does load faster. Well, now that they got some of the infrastructure up and running so that we're not having to wait in a queue for an hour and a half, right? Actually, you know, another poll, maybe what we'll do, because like I was planning on doing a second leg, but given the fact that I can't see any of you and fly with you, I'm going to do another poll here. And actually, speaking of polls, let me close this one. Let's see what the final one. Thank you, 25 votes. So thank you all that voted. I might do another poll once we land at Telluride and see if you all want to do the next leg, which again is right up there, or if you might want to just check out the simulator a little bit more, and I'll just let you all drive what you want to see. So I'll do a poll for when we do our bio break, because since I can't see any of you, I can't do the, unfortunately, I'll have to do some testing with that later with some of you, but given I can't, I just did all 2 again just to make sure I had it toggled on. But given the fact I can't see you all, it kind of sucks right now, because you know a lot of the times we do these streams, we're flying together. So what I can do is once we land, I can ask if you all would rather than doing that second leg of I'm trying to remember the name of that airport, and it's just slipping my mind right now. We'd be flying to northern LAS, but basically we'd be taking off from dang it. Here, I'll tell you. Because I didn't get it in there. Hold on. Oh, yeah, Grand Canyon National Park Airport. So instead of doing that, maybe we could just check out some of the other stuff. Like the weather, like you said, maybe some of the different airplanes. Maybe we can hop in the 737. Not actually do a flight route, but just kind of check out stuff in here. I'll do a poll, and I want you all to tell me what you want to see. If you want me to do the DHC-6 and fly another leg and the Grand Canyon stuff, that's great. Or maybe we could just check out some of the stuff that's now unlocked since Tech Alpha, because there's some stuff I haven't. You know what we could try? We could try the hot air balloon. I have no freaking idea how to do that. Gorf is in here. Gorf, hello, how you doing? Gorf says, I just realized all the planes I bought in 2020 I can now fly in 2024, though I'd have to rebuy them. You have to rebuy them? Holy crap, I hope not. Hopefully that's a bug. I saw them too, Gorf. I noticed that I was earlier in the stream. I noticed that earlier today as well. I saw like, oh, wow, there's a bunch of the aircraft that I had. I'm like, everything's populating here. But I didn't try to actually fly one, so if it's asking you to rebuy them, I would wait, obviously. John Deere Simulation says, will MSFS 2020 still be playable after the end of support? I know I want to get new updates, but it being installed on my PC, or will it not work? I'm confused. I would guess it's still going to work, John Deere, but it just won't be optimized, right? And it won't have any new features or anything like that. I would hope that, you know, if Microsoft if Microsoft has like all these older games that are still available to play, I would hope they'd still allow 2020 to continue to be able to be used, especially for those of you that have bought it. I would think that would suck if they just would say, oh, flat out, it's no longer going to work. I'd imagine it's going to work unless there would be like some sort of design thing that's like, oh, now they, you know, no longer have DirectX 11 support, and DirectX 11 is not a thing, and it runs on that. I don't know. I would suspect it'll continue to work for quite some time. Pilot Rick is in the house. Pilot Rick, what's up, brother? Pilot Rick says, I don't even know where to start with this sim. It's gonna take some time. You know, I hear ya. I think it's just one of those things we gotta allow Sobo Microsoft. I mean, it's beautiful. I love the fact there's I like the new career features. I like the new advanced graphics. I like the fact that it takes advantage of multi-threading and multi-core processors. I like the fact that it, I mean, there's so many good things to talk about with it, but we just need to give them some time. We just need to give them some time. Practice says EA just killed a bunch of games this month, did they? What were they, like one's practice that was like FIFA Soccer 2005? No, I don't know. I mean, there's no guarantee, right? Battlefield 2, 3, and 4. Well, that's about that. That's about right. Oh, man, that's awesome. But I'm excited about the simulator, and I said before this was released, we all knew this. Nothing special about me having insight or anything, but we all knew that this simulator was released. It would have bugs, but I would implore you all to give Microsoft Asobo some time, as you are. A lot of you, based on our poll, don't have it yet, but will get it, 28%. Majority of you are going to get it. I mean, what do we got there? 67, that's 84% of you are going to get it. So that's a good sign. But yeah, I'm loving the performance is pretty dope. And, you know, the trees, the fauna, all that stuff is pretty sexy. CP65 says, we knew it would have bugs, but not this bad. I suppose I'm not surprised. It's such an advanced simulator, and, you know, they've got a huge team. Asobo's a huge team, but you got so many of them that have to continue to work on 2020. You have so many that have to work on 2024. There's so many new add-ons and features with it. It has a lot of bugs. I'm not gonna lie, and I haven't even witnessed. I'm sure I probably have just hit the tip of the iceberg with this, but they'll get them worked out. Remember how many bugs were in 2020? Oh my God, when that thing came out. It was practically not playable. I had to sign an NDA because I was part of the alpha testers of 2020. And, you know, signing the NDA there. And there were so many things I wanted to say. And there were so many things like, oh, yeah, it looks beautiful. But, oh, boy, I hope they get this stuff worked out. And I knew they would, but at least we're not back to the 2020 release. Because there are lots of bugs. Pilot says it'll get better for sure. Yeah. Captain Harry says the default planes are much better in 24 than in 20. Yeah, absolutely. I'd agree with that. 2020 was horrible at launch. Must say the default planes are better. Yes, I totally agree. Am I going to fly over the airport? There's the airport right there. We're ready to land. So runway 9 times. So we're going to go ahead and get this set to 9. Heading at 090. Let's go ahead and turn off the autopilot. And by the way, my track IR works pretty well with this. This is actually by default. There's a thing that you got to do for those of you that have track IR. I showed a couple settings for disabling the head tracking on and off. But the other thing is, if it won't detect it right off the bat, you'll have to do an update. There'll be a game update in the upper right-hand corner of your track IR software. And I also noticed that track IR released a client version of their software too. You don't actually have to update the actual full software, but you do have to do the game's update. It's pretty simple. You just launch that and you reload it, and then you're golden. So for those of you that have track IR and wondering, it's like, well, shit, it's not detecting. I don't have that little blue dot underneath my track IR receiver. What's going on with that? Just make sure that you get the game update done. What is the elevation of this airfield? It's 7,000. Wait a minute. No, 9,069. Okay, 9,069. Listen to that sound. The other thing, my reverse thrust isn't really working. That's buggy too on this aircraft. Like, I tried to enable the reverse thrust and it really wasn't working. Okay, let's get our lights on. But I mean, like, look at the scenery, though. All right, we're gonna start turning.
Envelope.
Exactly that guy. Yeah, that's what I mentioned. It's like, oh yeah, remember when there were the issues with that? Like, for sure. I have to do a pretty sharp turn here. Let's go ahead and continue descending because I'm a bit high, I think. I should put this thing in a steep, or in a what's the word I'm looking for? Side slip. That's it. Let's do a side slip here. See how well it works. Not too shabby. Let's go ahead and drop our gear. Continue to side slip this. We're really high right now. Go ahead and I'll put on the cameras here. Last notch of flaps. This is a pretty challenging airport too. Let's see how I do. Let's see if we get any turbulence. I do have full effects on. Turbulence and everything. My dog's going to go under my rudder pedals. Max, don't do that. I have enough challenge as it is, Max. You don't need to make it more challenging for me. Look at this. Oh, look at that mound right there, that hill. There we go. Pull the throttle all the way out. Continue to side slip it a little bit. All right. And we're going to float her all the way down the runway. Ha ha ha. Thank you. There we go. And we're down. I'm not even going to try to... Now, I can go down here and... Well, I guess I can't right now. It's not working. Why is my mouse not working? Oh, I bet it's because I got Track IR on. Nope. The hell? You see that little flicker there? Anyway. Hey, I got a CP... I got a 8 out of 10 from CP 6565. I'll take that. I'll take that. Can you hear my dog growling? My son's picking my dog up. He sounds like a... what do you call him? A Tasmanian devil. If Brett or actually if we had where's Tashi? Tashi would know all about a Tasmanian devil. He is kind of a Tasmanian devil, isn't he? In a way. All right. So there we have it, friends. Now this is, I believe, yeah, this is a bespoke airfield as well. And oh my God, look at this. Ah! Oh my God. Okay, so yep, as we said, some bugs. Okay, that's not something you see every day, is it? Oh boy. Oh, that looks great. It's so bespoke. Oh my God. I'm gonna run this guy over. Let me go over here. Hello, Mr. Man. All right. That was funny. Okay. Clearly the first time I landed here. Oh God, what's going on? There we go, parking brake on. Okay, so, oh, I can't do that. The controls kind of piss me off a little bit because you just, I shouldn't say piss me off, but there's a nuance, right? Because that all changed. Practice, I know you weren't like super excited about that, right? Your co-pilot looks like he's seen some things. I agree, leave none alive. I think he has seen some things. He's like, get me out of here. It's a pretty broken airport. So clearly see, like right now my right mouse button isn't working. So, you know, so obviously bugs. Obviously bugs. But I can't even shut my aircraft down now because I can't get to anything because I can't move. Well, here, if I do this. Okay, let's go ahead and put those up and... There we go. And she's coming down. Look at that airport. So, you know, our first inaugural flight. Thanks, everybody, for joining. I'm going to ask you all, if you would, I'm going to do a new poll, and I'm going to ask if you want to continue on with our Flight 2 in the DHC-6, or if you prefer we just kind of do a sandbox, play around, jump around to different airports, maybe check out some things. Maybe we can even try to take off with a hot air balloon. What do you think, John Deere? I mean, so I'm going to look for all of you to vote on this, and let's go ahead and take a break. Let's take about a 5 to 7 minute break because, well, I don't know if we need it, but we'll do it anyway. But friends, thank you so much for joining tonight. I see a lot of new faces. I see a lot of regulars here. I don't want to say old faces because you'll start making fun of my old face. But I see a lot of you all in here, and I appreciate all your continued support. We'll be back. Let's give it a 5 to 7 minutes. I'm gonna do a poll. You can tell me if you want a sandbox, play in a sandbox, and do whatever. I'll engage you in chat, or if you want to do the Flight 2. Yeah, I said that about 5 times. My wife often says I repeat myself. I don't repeat myself, do I? Yeah, I do. All right, friends, stick around. There's a hell of a lot more and probably even more exciting fun because I have a feeling you're all going to want to like check out the various parts of Microsoft Flight Simulator and just do a sandbox thing. But we'll see. I'm going to do a poll. Friends, don't go anywhere. Stick around. We're only halfway there, and there's plenty more to be had. Be right back with you, friends.
stuck in a loop. Baby, I'm calling for you, and I'm stuck in a loop. For you, and I'm stuck in a loop. Baby, I'm calling for you, and I'm stuck in a loop. Baby, I'm calling for you, and I'm stuck in a loop.
All right, everybody. Thanks for sticking around. Appreciate it. Hopefully you got yourself some orange whips. Maybe a little Fresca. Maybe like I did. I just got myself a Moscow Mule. It's only my second. I did get a little carried away the last live stream, I will admit it. All right, friends, thanks again for sticking around. I see there's still 40 of you, 39 of you. So, friends, it's so good to see you. We were up to like 62 or something like that here earlier. But, friends, I think the votes are in, and the votes are showing us. We've got, let me end the poll here, and we've got 84. Let's see, what do we got? 84%, I think, said, come on, where is it at? It's going to be coming here. I just ended the poll. Where is it at? Was it 84%? We're going to explore Microsoft Flight Simulator a bit in the 2024. Mighty says you really have to check DC weather. Winds are crazy. Is that right? Well, we got plenty of time. And so the votes are in, friends. We are going to be checking out. And Sam, I'm going to be looking to all of you in chat to tell me what you want me to do. Okay? So you tell me who's going to be the first to give a suggestion. I think it was Matey. You have to check DC weather. Winds are crazy in DC. Let me see here. Where am I going here? I need to get rid of the top thing. Hold on. Route information. There we go. Get rid of that because we're not doing the route. Thank you all for voting. Thank you for voting. We're going to get out. Look at this. Oh, what's up with that? Nothing to see here. We're going to end flight. All right. So end the flight here. And now, so Matey, you want me to go to, where do you want me to go? DC? You want to go to Washington, DC? Let's see here. So let's see. Who's going to tell? There it goes, finally. Washington, D.C. So you want me to go to, like, Reagan? DCA? With DCA? I'm pulling that off the top of my head, by the way. What aircraft should I pick? Look at this. Sky Rascal. What the? Let's do that. That'd fly well in the winds. Leave none alive. Joint Base Andrews. Okay, BWI. Okay, thank you. I'm going to do that. That's going like really slow right now. Okay, KBWI. You got it, brother. All right, KB, Baltimore, Washington. There we go. See, it's showing me 3 knots. That can't be right. Do I have live weather on? I think I have live weather. Hold on. Flight conditions. Live weather. Huh. Does that seem right? 3 knot winds? That can't be right, right? Oh, there it goes. 17 knots. Okay, well, let's... This is hilarious. Parachute Sky Rascal. Okay. We want to change our time here. So we're going to do what Matey wants us to do here first. We're going to check this out. Let's go. Start. Oh, my God. Look at the clouds. That's one hell of a cloud layer there. Oh, look at this. Holy shit. Did you all see that? Hold on. No, you didn't see it because I don't have the camera on. Check this out. My lights just showed up on the Bravo. I was talking about they weren't showing up before. Look at, they're showing up. Look at this. Now, I did have to go and enable the AFC bridge, if you all know what that is. So Honeycomb, that's part of their product. And so I actually had to get the AFC bridge loaded. So I did do that, but I was already probably in the flight, so that's probably why that didn't work. All right, let's listen.
Departure approved. Cleared for takeoff runway tree.
Oh, this is cool. I haven't checked this. Look at this. We got a little. Y'all check this out yet? Oh God, like it probably helps to have the. All right, here we go. Sounds like a freaking car. Okay, let's see how this. I've never flown this one. Let's see what happens. All right, parking brake is off. All right, and let's see. Oh no, my mouse isn't working still. Oh shit! It works out here, but not within the. What is this happy horse shit? And my throttle's not working. Why is my throttle not working? I want to take off on this, damn it. My throttle's not working. Okay, so apparently if you You get your LED lights working on your Bravo, but then everything else doesn't work. What the hell? Okay, hold on. Pardon me. Pardon me. I want to see this. This is kind of cool. I want to see the. I want to see the. I almost said umbrella. Yeah, I want to see the umbrella unfold. I want to see the parachute unfold. My damn mouse. Okay, hold on. Let's check something here. Is it because I have a different plane? Is this considered? Oh, hold on. Let me check controls. Hey, Captain Red Sky's in the house. Captain Red Sky, good to see you. Hanger Studios, it's the little things. Jamie Whitman says it's funny that you can now get a visible co-pilot in the planes with you, but you can't see your own legs in the plane. Exactly. Unless you're walking around the plane. So here, let's go to my Bravo. Search by input. Did I just lose my... Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no, it's still... Oh, that says... What? Throttle 2? What the hell? Throttle 2. Okay, this is why. Hold on. Twin jet, single engine. There we go. That's what it is. I bet it works now, friends. Let's check. Save back. I think it's going to work now. Oh, God, yes. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Let's see this parachute. Let's see if it goes. Oh, look at that. Okay, that didn't seem very realistic. I can't. Holy shit, I can't. My rudder pedals aren't working. Oh, the joy. I would say this is some good crosswind here, matey. Okay. Well, isn't this fun? So that's another important thing to remember is that you want to, once you take, when you switch airplanes, and that's something I should talk about. Let's go over here. I want to talk about something. So when you go in here to do the controls, something you want to keep in mind, as you saw there, when I went to a different aircraft, what I actually think is cool is you can actually set things to be specific to the Sky Rascal. So you can actually, this is something I actually do like, but I got to kind of like think about it. But you can actually set something like if you have something, for example, like, you know, at the Phoenix, maybe you have something that you want specifically set for the Phoenix, like reverse thrust that works differently than the PMDG 737. So you could actually set your reversers to be something, a different mapping, because it works different with the airplane. You can set that specifically to the aircraft. Rather than having it all be lumped into one big profile, you can actually do that here. And or you can say general controls or apply things to everything, where you'd have it under there. So I do like that. I got to process it a little bit more and think about it a little bit more, but I do like that fact because how many of us actually have different aircraft that is like, yeah, there's one little thing that's different. For example, I'll give you one. I'll give you a really good example. For example, can I say example any more times? Example. No, so, you know, with the Alpha Flight Controls that I have here, you have the magnetos. Of course, this is only one magneto. I don't have two magnetos. So the thing that have always bothered me with 2020 is I would have to set it to a whole different profile that's like, disable the magnetos because I want to start when I'm running multi-engine, I want to start my left engine separately from my right. I don't want to start them both at the same time. Well, in here, I could actually set that when I'm flying a single engine aircraft, I could say, okay, enable the magneto. And then I could have for the multi-engine, I could have it disabled for as an example. But anyway, I do like that. Okay. Anyway, so we're looking at... Here, I want to turn on the live. Let's check out the live traffic, too, while we do this, because I turned that off. So let's go into... Where was that at? That was in... online? Okay, yeah, aircraft. Okay, so let's do real-time online. Air traffic and career. Okay, that's kind of neat. Enable or disable air traffic in the career. Ooh, saucy. Okay, let's do that. So now we can maybe see the... There we go. So now we see my gamer tags are working. Yeah, there we go. So there's our live traffic. Now this is supposed to be real traffic. So that's the Southwest 1648. Now, what they need to do is they need to get the liveries to match. Didn't know that Southwest actually flew a DA-42. That's kind of nice. Just joking. So, you know, but I do like the fact that they actually have live traffic. Then you don't have to buy the, remember the old add-ons, live traffic? TJ Turner says, I don't use my Magneto to my parking brake toggle in the Airbus. There you go. See, there you go. There's another good example there, TJ. I'm really kind of bothered that I can't pan around with my mouse right now, but I've got my Track IR, so we can use that. Should I try to land this thing? Let's see if I can land it. Now, obviously, this is not a bespoke airport. I'll just pull that out and parachute down. Although with this kind of wind, I might be like, we might be flying all night long in this area here. I love the fact that I'm all dressed up and I'm flying this thing. Okay. How many of you would like to fly this thing? That could be fun. You suppose the side slip would work in this, matey? TG Turner says there's an awful lot of Newland air. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Yours looks severe in 2020? Yeah, I don't know why it's not as severe here. Hey, where is that? You know that they call that, what is the bomb thing? They call the tropical storm. Maybe it's not a tropical storm. What do they call that now? There's a new term. You know, it's all the rave now. Rage. It's all the rave now. The cyclone bomb, or what the hell did they call it? Like something like that. Are you having a cyclone bomb? Cyclone. That's it. I transposed the words that do that. Thank you. Thank you, Adult. And Zach. Here, I can't land this thing because I have too much wind here. I'm gonna fly into the Southwest, whatever. Okay, Southwest now flies a F-18, or is that F-22? What is that? It's an F-22. Southwest fly. When did they start? When did they start? No, that's an F-18. When did they start flying the F-18s? All right, here we go. Southwest now flies military aircraft. I want to fly a Southwest now. There we go. And ever so gently. And they fly a beach. Oh my God. How, okay, get that fixed, Microsoft. That's ridiculous. They're like Southwest Airlines 2540 flying the beach aircraft in a freaking F-18. Yeah. Okay, what's next, friends? There you go, matey. Hope you enjoyed that. Going back to the main menu, what's the next one? I'm looking at chat. They have to fix the real weather. Yeah, apparently. What now, friends? Who's going to give the next suggestion, what we do here? It could be a scenery. It could be an aircraft. It could be a challenge. KDYS, something turboprop. Is KDYS one of the bespoke airports? Biohazard says try some water landings. Okay, hold on. I do need to try the flight. I do need to fly the hot air balloon. I agree. Let's first. I'm going to take leave none alive. Okay, so let's go. And you said something turbo. All right, and I want something that's a default. I wonder if I can set. Can I? Let's say airplane. And I seem to. Let me see. It seemed like there was a way to filter these. I thought there was a way to filter them by like default aircraft. See, that says default. Something turbo. Well, we'll go back to this biohazard. We'll fly the Grumman. That's new here. Ooh, FS Reborn. Now that we should see if that works. What if I select that? Well, better not ask me to pay for it. Who said that it had them? It wanted them to pay for it again. That doesn't seem promising, does it? Okay, I can select the airplane, but I can't actually fly it yet. hot air balloon over the Alps. Well, apparently we can't fly the add-ons yet. So they're working on the marketplace stuff still, apparently. Oh, you did fly it, Delt? I wonder why it's not working for me yet. Let's try this Pilatus. Can I fly this Pilatus? No. Really? Bummer. Is this a turbo? I want to stay with a single engine for now, though. ATR, that's definitely turbo. Ooh, the air tractor. Let's do that one. Let's do that. It's turbocharged. Okay. Oh, you know what? Maybe it's because... Oh, I know why it didn't work. Let's try the air tractor anyway. I had to select the airport. Okay. Duh. Okay, what did you say? Leaving unalive. What did you say? You said something. What was it? KDYS. Is that a bespoke airport? KDYS? I mean, we gotta be checking out, like, bespoke, right? KDYS. Alright. And... I don't think so. That's fine. Alright, let's do start. I do... that... Practice mentioned, like, there's some wackiness going on with Track IR. I think this is what he's referring to. It's like now, at any time I change my, you know, view or aircraft, my Track IR starts enabled again when we go into world view here. Hey, it's Angel15. Angel15, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Thank you for joining. We're just sandboxing right now. I'm taking all of your requests, and we're just doing this together. We're just kind of playing around. We're having fun in the sandbox with 2024. Maybe. Ah, there we go.
Dias Tower, November. Tree 7905. 6
yeah, we obviously need to change the time here.
Straight out.
Let's change the time. And right, we're gonna go time. Okay, blind me. All right, we got the air tractor. This is quite the air tractor. It's kind of cool to have an air tractor. So where so I am a real pilot. Oh God! You know what it just did? So I got my PPL in my hometown, but then I was working on my CFI and commercial rating up in what's called Webster City here in Iowa. And the owner, the runner of it, he was actually an FAA examiner, and he flew these things, an air tractor. Let's see here. What am I doing? Controls. Lumpy ride so far in 24. Yeah, a little bit. It is. But, you know, they'll get it. They'll get it worked out. So it's going to default for these airplanes. So apparently these airplanes, it's going to default back to some of this stuff. So we want single engine complex. Here we go. Good God. Hold on. Now I got to switch to that. I've got the one in the middle here, but there we go. That works. All right, here we go. We're gonna do Control E. Sorry for making y'all feel like throwing up right there because I'm looking around with my Track IR enabled. Here we go. Oh, I see Feel the Reaper! Look! I see Delgam! Holy shnikes, look at this! I see Feel the Reaper and Delgam. How's that? Oh, that's awesome. Finally, it works. We knew it was just a matter of time, friends. I see you, Feel the Reaper. Delgam, I see you up there. That's awesome. Oh, my God, I'm spraying the runway here. Oh, that's funny. Am I running? Am I still... Is it still starting? Oh, here we go. Okay, already. Well, hold on. Okay. I think I know what's wrong. Hold on. How do I? No, don't tell me. Oh, you know what? I know what it is. Hold on. So I got to set my parking brake. So if we go set park, I bet this is what it is. So I got to go to the Bravo where I see set parking brake isn't set. So let me set that, my rocker switch here. So it's like anything. You got to go through the whole pain of doing this stuff, right? Now we get back here. Now we're going to go ahead and disable. There we go. Now I should be going. There we go. Here we go. I'm coming for you, Del. KDYS Angel. Holy moly. This thing will take off like a freaking rocket, I think. Oh, I might. Oh, there we go. All right. Let's go for Delt. We're gonna go Buzz Delt or Starship over here. Go ahead and pull those flaps up. I'm too close to Delt for missiles. Switching to guns. Here's Delt. It's mine. I'm trying to see if my trim wheel's working. There we go. Now the question is, will we see Delt in the sprayer? Oh, we do see Delt. There's Delt. Let's see if we can, let's see how this thing performs. Can we? Oh, Jesus. Okay. Well, you see these guys crop dusting. They're going up in the air and then right around. So I should have my stick and rudder going here. Where'd Del go? Let's go take him out. Roper 61. You know, I did turn on. Hey, you know what? One thing I did turn on. I turned on the AI, and now I see Delt. So I wonder if that's a bug. Or if it's just I reloaded and you guys loaded in here and now it works. I don't know. I don't think the trim's working on this thing right now. Let's go find Delt. Does it crop dust? Captain Rat's guy, it does. Now, I think that's where you can do like the various controls for the aircraft, and there's Delt. Oh, I just see. Oh, there he is. There's Delt. It's like dusting crops, boys. Where are the swamp rats? There's Starship. Oh, there's Field the Reaper. Now he's in the AT-802. Let's go buzz Field the Reaper here. Because he's in the crop duster too. Yeah, Captain Red Sky dusts the planes. There he goes. Look at him. Oh, God. No, no shit. I lost him in the sun. I can't see him. He's going to get me. All right. This is what it's all about. Having fun, right? Check out if you can run into the wake turbulence. Oh, that's a good idea. I got to find some wake there, matey. Here, we'll go over here. I really should have a rudder, or a stick and rudder here. I have a rudder. There's Delt. He's trying to get on my 6. Look at him. What's up, Silver Mother Killer? How's it going, Silver? Dogfight, exactly. Shit, Delt's on my ass. All right. We're going to put on the speed brake. He'll fly right by. We give him the side slip, and whoop, I'm not losing him. Oh, shoot. He's got tone. Exactly. Leave none alive. Flair's right. Sim does look nice. It is a little bit buggy, Silver, but it does look nice. Did we lose him? I did the stall. Now I got Starship on me. I think I lost Delt, but now I got Starship on me. I don't know how to turn on the spray. Anybody know how to turn on the spray? Hold on, we'll find out. This is a sandbox. Let me go out here. Everybody, this is a way to get people off your back. Just pause the sim. That's a perfect air brake, right? Everybody's gonna fly by you. You pause it. Let's see here. Let's do spray. So we'll go to controls. I bet it's in the keyboard. Hold on. Spray. Spray on, spray off. Wax on, wax off. Z is spray. Okay, so Z is spray. Let's see if we can get this thing to spray just for you, Tommy. Okay, here we go. Z. Ready? There it is! Ah, that's what I needed to do. I needed to spray Delt. Actually, you know what would have been really cool? Is... Ooh, look at that. Is Hangar Studio still here? Hangar, I'm thinking smoke, man. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Vortices on that. Oh, that's pretty impressive. Look at that. That's kind of cool. It does look good, leave none alive. It does look really good. All right. That's insane. It is insane. I want Delt to be behind me again and see what would be ultimately cool, everyone, is if... I gotta turn the track out. Oh, look at that! My spray turns on with my button. I didn't even map that, but okay, cool. Anyway, so if I turn track IR off, my spray enables. Okay. What would be really cool is if Delt got behind me, and then I turn on my spray, and then see if it, like, hits your windshield, Delt. Fly lower, is it for real? Oh, okay. Let's go lower. If Tommy Hughes says do it, nah, do it. All right, here we go. Let's say this is a field we want to spray. Actually, you know what? The career mode? Like, for doing career mode, how cool would that be? I mean, I would imagine you have, like, it's like going to be Farming Simulator for all of you that like Farming Simulator. It's like you're going to go, I bet you're going to, like, cover a field. Right? Look at that. It's clearing all the crops. Whoop. I just sprayed some people's homes. Oh, Delt, here he comes. Let me spray him. Delt, tell me if it hits your windshield. So I put some of the spray on. Let's see if Delt run. Delt, you have to let us know. I doubt it'll work. But if it actually hit your windshield and you have, like, water on your windshield, that would be amazing. That would be so amazing. I bet that won't work, though, right? Just like dust and crop, boys and girls. How do I get this little fan to work? Did it work, Delt? I'm guessing not. Spray that Nerf gas. And Jamie goes, that's too freaking cool. It is pretty cool, Jamie. Richard Clark says, I finally figured out setting up the Alpha Bravo controls. Still need to do some tweaking. Awesome, man. That's good, Richard. We expect you to be here soon. It's Ghost Flotsam, mate. Didn't even get notified. No kidding. What? What the hell, us? Ghost Flotsam, welcome to the live stream, brother. We're just we're playing in the sandbox of 2024. We did one leg from Case to Telluride. So we went from Aspen to Telluride, and now I'm taking feedback from all of you on what you want to see. So we were doing some dogfighting, and I just sprayed Delt. I just sprayed him. He was on my 6, so I sprayed him. It's a defensive mechanism. Good to see you, Ostflights. Everybody say hello to our good friend, Mr. Ostflightsimmer, mate. It's good to see you, Ostflightsimmer. Oh, you know what? He's going to be so mad at me. Oh, you know why? You know why? I know why. This is why. Hold on. Let me do something really quick before I crash. Send a message on new release and you see me online. And what the hell? So you didn't even get a notification that I was streaming? I did have to postpone and reschedule the stream. I wonder if that had something to do with it. Did any of the rest of you get notification when I started? All right. All right. So let's see. Brett Plays was in here a little earlier. We had Hangar Studios in here. You know, the one thing I might need to check and see if this one, Drew Shy didn't get a notification. Nope, I was already here waiting. Oh, no kidding. I wonder if it's because I rescheduled. Oops. Hold on a second. Let me check something. Okay. So do this. So, friends, if you want to pick up some cool gear, what you want to do is, give me 1 second here. Oh, look at this. Our good friend Mr. Ostflightsimmer has a new listing, so let me put that in here. How many of you have the Turtle Beach? Check that out. Go to Flight Sim Mods, and this is what I was going to say. And if you type in Flight Sim Mods in chat, it'll actually give you a link. You can save yourself 10%. I think it's 10%, right, Os? And support the channel at the same time. But here, this is what I was going to say. Ostflightsimmer, I need to grab the blue prop lever. Is if you see here, I've got your levers, which I love, by the way. But then, oops, I just turned them off. But in the middle, you can see I got the honeycomb one. I should grab the other one. It's in my box. It's in my box. So anyway, because I was just flying just the main stuff because I was doing single engine with the PC-12, so I didn't need the prop lever because at aircraft you don't have a prop lever. Oh, now I see Kyle. Look, Kyle's in here, friends. Get 15% off at the moment. Oh, that's right, cyber sale. That's right. Mr. Ostflightsimmer has a cyber sale going on, friends. That's right. 15% off. That is awesome blossom. All right. So definitely check out and do support our good friend Ostflightsimmer in his new venture, doing some cool levers. And so here's the link again here. So this is the main one. I think this is 15% off too. So I like them. I really do like them. They're bigger. They're fuller. They're fuller. I don't know. They're bigger. They're heavier. I think I'm just going to spray the entire town here with crop dust. With this, that is pretty freaking cool, though. I mean, look at that effect. I mean, it actually looks like water. Or a fluid. All right, let's go ahead and let's land, Starship. Time to land. Anybody see an airport around here? AKA aircraft carrier. Look at, I've got it back on. You can even see it inside. That's pretty sweet. I think we got our airport over here. Let's go over there. Flight Services can't get good help. Send him a free set of levers and can't put them right. I know. I'm such a heel. That's pretty funny. All right, I'm going to turn that off for a second. Hold on. Oh, God. By the way, if you're wondering, you can do active pause. So if I hit, where the hell's that? Pause break. Oh, no. Wait a minute. There, active pause. All right, let me get the controller here. Lever. You know, truth be told, Shane, the reason I had to use that is because I was planning on flying the DHC-6, and I don't have a dual prop levers from you yet. So that's why I actually had this, and it was just close by, so I just grabbed it. So here's the difference. This is a little Mickey Mouse toy, and then this is like full-size lever. So there, are you happy now, Shane? That's the least I could do, because you send them to me for free. Pause break. Pause break. There we go. Are you happy now, Shane? Now I got it. What the hell? What? There we go. Now Shane's happy. Okay, there's our, I think that's our runway over there with Rover 61. So let's see if I can land this thing. Leaving It Alive says, turn heading 164, runway 16. You need dual prop? I do. I don't have a dual prop. All I have for dual prop is, all I've got is the default honeycomb stuff. I mean, the stuff you sent me is awesome. Does this trim just not work or what? Hold on. This is driving me crazy. Controls. Let's see. What I like is, I do like to search by input. It works a lot faster. Oh, no, wait. Alpha. Here we go. This should work on trim. Yeah, elevator trim. Why is my trim not working? Doesn't feel like it's working in this thing. Certainly the Airbus has to have a trim, right? Us, what do you think of Flight Simulator 2024 so far? Do you like it? I mean, obviously we were talking about as we would expect, there's going to be a lot of bugs because the trim wheel is on the Bravo, not the Alpha. But I've got a switch on my Alpha, Harry. I've got trim on both. I've got my trip switch on my Alpha. All right, here, I'm gonna look over here. Look, we're spraying. Stoop, I need my PMDG and Phoenix aircraft. I hear you, brother. I hear ya. It'll come. It'll be coming. My trims are not working on my VKB sticks, is that right? My trim was working on the other aircraft, but let me try it on the Bravo, because it's not, the switch one isn't working. Angel 15 says, oh yeah, your trip, okay. Osflight Simmer says, well, call me Santa Claus. I'll send you some. Your TBM ones must be close. Oh, thank you, Mr. Osflight Simmer. Give it up to Mr. Osflight Simmer, mate. Thanks, Shane. You certainly don't have to, man. I'm happy to pay for them, but it's very kind of you, sir. Thank you. Appreciate it. I can't wait to get the TBM 850s, too. Actually, it'll be interesting when the TBM 850 will be available in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, right? All right, I'm going to turn that game nameplate off here for a second. Why is this on? Okay. All right, nothing like the EFB being right in your face. So I can't even see how fast I'm going. Oh, I can't over my left, I guess. No, we're just gonna... Are there flaps in the air tractor? Yeah, there must be. I have no idea. I've never flown this plane before. God, somebody's dive bombing. Oh my God, the F-18. We're just gonna have to feel it, because I have no... Oh, there's my speed over there to the right. Okay, good. Got it. Got it. See how I do. You know, I'm not the best with conventional landing gear. Let's see how I do here. Jeez, we have crosswind here or what? Hey, yeah, that's not too bad. I didn't do too bad. You know, CP65 was around here. I bet he'd give me an 8. And then again, maybe he wouldn't. Oh, look at that. Look at the spray. It's just going down. Oh, that was a lot of fun. I gotta get a screen. I haven't got many screenshots here. Let me get another screenshot here. Let me go this way. Shane, thanks so much for joining, and along with the rest of you. And Shane, thanks for sending me the dual throttle props, because I don't have those. So thank you so much. All right, who's got the next one? Let me go CPC. I just landed it like almost perfectly. There's nobody in this world could have landed this air tractor better than I just did, CP65, and you missed it. Actually, I say that because you missed it. All right, what's the next one we should do, friends? Somebody said hot air balloon. Should we try out the hot air balloon? Let's see. Never tried the hot air balloon. How do you even operate a hot air balloon? I mean, obviously you pull the thing to... I bet is it mapped to the throttle, maybe? I just typed in hot there. Jeez. Hold on. Nope, not under that. Okay, well, clearly I don't have ES30. Thank you, TJ. Thank you, Sab. ES30. Wait, I want the hot air balloon first. What do I have to type in for? Oh God, Kyle would say glider. Why do you give me things you know I'll fail at, Kyle? Where's the hot air balloon does come with standard, right? Oh no. Does a hot air balloon not come with... Do I have to... Come on, you gotta be kidding me. The hot air balloon doesn't come with the standard version? Oh wait, I had a helicopter. Okay, never mind, I'm being stupid. Lighter in air, there we go. Sobo Studio. Ooh, look at, we could even fly a blimp. Alright, so where should we go? Where should we take off from? Does anybody have a bespoke airport that you want to see? That you're just dying to see? Hey, Shane, are there any bespoke airfields in Australia with 2024, mate? A Zeppelin, I know. Hey, Richard, no Stairway to Heaven. Did you not see the sign? What movie's that, Richard? I'm going to stump you one of these times. One of these times I'm going to stump you on the movie quiz. I'm sure he'll get this, friends. I don't know. Maybe he won't get this one. He'll probably get this one. KPDX. Mount Everest. Queenstown. No Stairway denied. Harry knows which one. Yeah, it's Wayne's World. You know what? Richard just Googled it. Didn't you, Richard? Don't you lie to me. You've never lied to me before. Don't start now. Yeah, Mount Beauty is one I can think of. Oh, nice. Did we say Lukla? Okay, well, let's try Lukla. Is Lukla a bespoke one? Let's try Lukla. VNLK. All right. Let's see, what time do we have here? I don't want live. We'll go. Okay, here we go. Start flight. This will be funny. I have no idea what I'm doing, which is pretty much always. We'll see what happens here. I wish they would disable the whole track IR thing when it's in the world view, though, because this is absolutely annoying. Megs Field, yes. Okay, here we are. We've got a hot air balloon. And it's hot. Oh, look at that. Ooh, that's... Ooh, oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, we're already going to die. This is fantastic. I'm sliding. Why am I sliding this way? Okay. Now, how do I start this? Control E. Son of a bitch. Oh, back on track. You crashed. Yeah, I crashed. What's happening? Oh, I'm dropping. How do you start this thing? Okay, we're dead. I'm hitting Control E. Anybody know how to start a hot air balloon? The balloon's open. I have no idea. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Oh, God, it just... No! Why did it stop? Start! No! I'm dead. Oh. Oh, this first you fart. Nice, Richard. Okay, that clearly went over like a turd in a punch bowl. You have to use the burner to ascend. Well, I know that, but how do I get the burner to work, Harry? Tell me something I don't know. I figured it would be mapped to the throttle, but maybe not. Does anybody know? There's a hand. Oh, wait. There's a handle on top for the burner. Okay, Starship. Restart. Let's try this again. Pre-flight. Uh-oh. Okay, here we go. Okay, somebody else is in here. Apparently knows what they're doing. Clearly better than... I can't use my mouse to look around. There we go. Come on. Go. 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 Come on. Go. Somebody's up there. Did you file a flight plan? Is this thing ever gonna lift? Like, how the hell did you get off the ground already? Oh, son of a buck. Okay. Hold on. Pull. Pull! And how do I run the, there we go. Wait, what? Why does it stop? Okay. Clearly, I'm gonna have to, like, research how to do, lighter than air. I think we're ascending now, though. Oh, yeah, we're ascending. Yeah. I totally know what I'm doing. You all didn't believe it. There's a hot air balloon over there. We're definitely going to have to do a hot air balloon live stream sometime with all of you. We'll just get like 1 million balloons. We'll run into power lines, explode. Well, I will run into a power line and explode. Really wish I knew what I was doing, though. Fly like the Wizard of Oz. Look at this, winds are hitting it. See, we're still climbing, because I'm surprised I didn't burn up my balloon. It would be wild. How high can a hot air balloon get? Anybody know? I'm guessing pretty high. Oh, God. Wait, start the thing. Start the propeller. Why won't this work? Hold on. Can I do something back here? Wait, oh, look at this. I wish my mouse cursor worked. Oh, that's why. Push throttle. Cruise control? The hell? Can I click anything here? So, you came here to learn how to fly a hot air balloon. You came to the wrong place. I can't push that. I'm still ascending though, I think. Oh yeah, we're still climbing. Look down more. Way back here. I'm half tempted, Harry, to start my restart the simulator. What am I doing wrong? 68,000 feet. Under the big knob on the left. This sucks because I can't get my orientation right. Now my mouse cursor doesn't work to do the. See, I'm using my here. There's a handle for the propeller. Oh. Where's the handle at? Lower. Oh, here. Okay, that moves my propeller. But it's not... I need it to start. How do I start it? Master... Oh, God. Oh! Oh! Oh, shit! Wait! Give her gas! Oh, shit. I'm dead. There we go. Whoops-a-daisy. Oh, we're still going. We're climbing. Yeah, we're just skimming the side of the mountain here. And we're into a tree. We're still climbing. Hey, at least I can see some of you now. And I just died. Okay, well, I will I will try that another time. One of the things I think I need to do is... All right, what time is it? All right, it's 9:48. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you all the load times, and let's see what happens, because my mouse isn't working anymore, so I'm going to quit to desktop. And if it does put us in the queue, we'll just we'll call it a night. But I want to see how fast this loads. So I'm starting it right now, and I've been launching this at about 2.5 minutes. So I'm starting it right now. It's launching. I know you can't see this yet, but right now it's launching. I want to let you all know how long it takes to launch this thing. And I was doing some times earlier today, and it was roughly about 2.5 minutes, so much better. And as a lot of you know, the average is 30 to 40 seconds to get in the sim. Biohazard, I was having a longer time than that. I was having about 2.5 minutes, but let's see how long it takes this time. But as you all recall, that Microsoft really worked on, and Asoba worked on reducing the amount of times for loading. So let's see how you're going to see it pop up here. It's loading. I started about 40 seconds ago. But, you know, it's also got to go through the countdown thing when it's launching the app. So it actually is right now. You'll see the splash screen here in a moment. So now, you know, now you can see it's loading. So I don't know if you all start your timer now or what. Oh, they are better than 2020 for sure, Bio. For sure. 100%, my friend. So as long as you see the bar starting to load, you know you're good. But see, we're good because it's loading now. Some of you have had it like just crash on you when it says activating packages. I do like the fact that when it's loading, you get the animated splash screen rather than it just be static images. So I think that's pretty cool. And you know, I'm guessing that Microsoft and Asoba will change this up a bit. Jamie Whitman says hours. Hours. It often felt like, Jamie, with Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 that it'd be hours, right? But the load times are better. 9-hour load time last night. Oh my gosh, no kidding, Angel. Well, you probably ended up in that queue thing like a lot of us did, right? But I think Microsoft and Asoba have got things up and running. So we know we're good right now because it's actually launching. Where last night you'd right away get in that stupid queue and be like, oh boy. Oh, there's the helicopter. You also have the helicopter and do crop dusting. How many of you are looking forward to doing some rescue missions with the helicopter like this? That is going to be cool. I bet, you know what, if Chipper Sneeze was still here, I bet he would love that. Look at the smoke. See, Hangar Studios has some really cool smoke with his decathlon. Think of the things that we'll be able to do. He'll have the decathlon in here, I'm sure. The wildlife and stuff. And obviously, I have no idea how to fly a hot air balloon. We recognize that. Kyle says, fly a glider at Sion with 15-knot winds from the north. Actually, we should take off with the glider because that's something new, right, Kyle? We can have the tow plane pull us off. Wait, did we have that in 2020? Shows you how much I fly gliders. There's the giraffes. That's the ugliest plane ever right there. Clearly still takes a while to load. Now, this could also be... I have a lot of I've got a lot of stuff in the marketplace and add-ons, so and that did load up. So, can you try the ES30? TJ asked. I can, but I don't. I'll have to map some controls. Oz Flight Simmer says so many short memories. All flight sims in recent times have had big issues. Exactly, Oz. We talked about that earlier, and I said, you know, it's going to take some time. We all know there's going to be glitches. We knew there would be bugs. Exactly. And I've been a big proponent of saying, hey, let's all have some patience because these are amazing products, and we're glad that Asobo and Microsoft are supporting it. I mean, they're throwing a lot of money to this stuff, and it's great to have it. So we do need to remember 2020 had... We talked about that before you were here, Oz. Mentioned when there were some complaints about this. I'm like, well, remember 2020, how many bugs it had? Like, this was far better than that. And you know they'll get these things ironed out for sure. Okay, so... What did you want, TJ? ES30. ES30, where should we take off from? Oh, that is a shame. A lot of content creators have jumped on the negative end. I'm not one of them. I actually said before this came out, I was like, we're going to be patient because it's going to have bugs. We know it's going to have bugs. The stuff that we get for this, we can't expect perfection right at launch. Not by any means. Let's see. Lukla? Just kidding. KLAX. Oh, LAX? Okay, we can do that. Let's go to LAX. All right. Save and back. Yeah, they did a really good job with the default air. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's amazing. I love the fact, even the fact that it uses multi-threading and multi-cores right there alone is a huge leap. Look at, oh my God, look at everybody here. We're gonna take off the active, and of course I'm gonna have to map this thing. Yeah, Cyberpunk. Oh God, that was a shit show, wasn't it? When Cyberpunk came out. Oh my goodness. KBNA at night. As it loads. Wait for it. Wait for it. It's loading. I mean, it is LAX after all, people. I saw it loading the textures and stuff. Hopefully, there it goes. All right. I do love that interface where it just zooms in. I think that's pretty cool.
Los Angeles Tower, November 758. Tree 8 ready for straight out departure at runway 25 right.
Let's change the time. I gotta remember to change the thumb for this stream here. Here we go. Because I had it with the queued thing. Okay, so look at this, all glass. Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? Let's go over here. Got the same guy. This guy won't get off my back. He's everywhere. Can we? Oh yeah, look at this. Oh wait, I didn't. Oops. And as SimFanatic gets hit by the frickin' propeller, but hey, at least my mouse works again. I didn't mean to go there. Wait, okay, so we can't go into the cabin. All right, that's fine. That's fine. Did we just have... What am I hearing? All right, here we go. So... right, we've got a lot of levers here. Okay, so what we're going to do here... Hold on, see? TJ, I knew I'd have to map this, and that's okay. So we're going to go controllers. Bravo. And let's just say... We're going to say new. So here we can do this. So we can go down here, airplane controls, and we can go duplicate. And here I'm going to say, I'm just going to make something up. Multi-engine, one throttle. You're all going to know why I'm doing this. Okay. Multi-engine, one throttle. So we're going to go here. This takes some getting used to, but I think this is actually in the long run going to be, it's a change, but I think it's going to be better. But you can go through here. You can see throttle one axis. So we're going to go to here. One thing I would like is if I could just go like clean slate and just delete all. There's probably a delete all. Wait, unbind. Hold on. Oh, here we go. Delete. Oh, that's easy. Well, that's much better. I just noticed that. You just hit your backspace key and just delete this. Oh, that's much better. Holy cow. That's worth the price of admission right there. Okay, we're going to go throttle access, and I'm just going to use Shane's lever. It's such a cute lever, Shane. No, actually, it's a really nice lever. And then we're going to do one prompt. So I can just, oh, look at this. Do y'all notice you could just do the backspace, just highlight and do, that is a big bonus change. Oh my gosh, is that awesome. 59 likes, awesome, Captain Red Sky. Thanks, everybody. And we're still at 54 of you still in here listening to my yapper. That right there, you should all get a gold star for that one, huh? All right. I mean, kind of like if you listen to Shane. Got to pick on him because he's here. Make sure, and see, what I'm doing is I'm just saying one axis is going to control everything, right? So make sure, we can clear these. Oh, this is awesome. I can just hit my back. Boy, I wish I would have figured that out earlier when I was didn't mean to do that. There, I deleted the propeller one I just mapped. Okay, so let's find our just one mixture. Let me find it here. Mixture axis. Here we go. Click on that. See if you move your mouse a little bit. But I do like the controls interface. I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say I like this better. It's gonna take some getting used to, but okay, here we go. See, now I can. Oh, we got to invert them. Hold on. We've all run into this before, haven't we? Back to controls. We're going to go to here, and I like this. I can just go search by input. Search by input, and oh, dang it, because if I move my mouse a little bit, it'll do that. But if I do that, now we can go here, and we go set inverted. Turn that on. Back, save. Back. Now it should work. There we go. Is this inverted? All right. Here we go. Thank you.
Cleared ILS runway 25, right approach, American 2-978.
Is this like
Singapore 12 go around. Going around Singapore 12. Singapore 12 contact SoCal approach on 127.4.
There we go.
Good day. 127.4 for Singapore 12. Los Angeles Tower, Singapore 121 miles east inbound.
My God, can that guy stop? But I mean, we're at LAX right now, and this is a bespoke airport, and look at it's running really well.
Los Angeles Tower. Altimeter 29.9, 2 cleared ILS runway 25, right approach. Cleared ILS runway 25, right approach Singapore 12.
And, all right, and here.
Spirit Wings, tree 786 contact SoCal approach on 124.
There we go, and gear can come up.
Good day. Los Angeles Tower, United 667, 19 miles east inbound.
Pretty sweet.
ILS runway 25, right approach.
What a neat airplane.
7 Los Angeles Tower.
Here, I need to do Alt-2 so I can see your gamer tags. There's Starship.
Right approach. 124.05 Spirit Wings, tree 786. Cleared ILS runway 25, right approach United 667. Los Angeles Tower, Spirit.
Oh, I need to turn off blur.
1 mile south inbound.
How many of you like that? Look at that. Wow, look at that.
Spirit Wings,
Can I turn off?
786 Los
Let me
Angeles Tower.
disable the...
Altimeter 29 cleared ILS runway
Okay.
25, right approach.
Dude, leave me alone. All right, acknowledge.
American 297. Los Angeles Tower, November 75. 8 tree 8 frequency change. Income clear to land runway 25 right. Clear to land runway Singapore 12 contact ground on 129.5. Spirit Wings tree
Good God.
786 contact ground on 121.4. 8 tree 8.
There. Oh, God. Look at all those gamer tags. What did you bind to be able to snap to that outside view? I did it with my, that's a good question. Here, I'll show you. So to snap to that outside view, let me pause this for a second. I bound on my alpha, so here, let me do this to show you. It's a great question, Jamie. So if I go to Bravo here, so you can see, so I actually did the left on my hat switch. So the command for doing that is right here. I'll show you. If I go to search by input, I actually need to go to my alpha. It's this one right here. Cockpit/external view mode. So I just mapped that to my my POV hat and to the left. So yeah, it's a good one to have. I've been using that one. Actually, even an X-Plane, something similar. It's not called the same thing, obviously, an X-Plane, but it is the same for Flight Simulator 2020. God, look at all these name tags. SoCal Jerry's in here. I noticed that, recognized that name. Bats is over there. Now, see, this is good. I'm seeing people now. This is good. Knew eventually it would start working. SoCal and Bats. You know, I want to try something, though, because I had changed this multiplayer setting. So I went in here to online, and I did real-time online with aircraft type. Okay, and it says over here, it says real-time online simulate. Original Happy wants to be friends. I'll accept that there. Real-world traffic, this option, persistent internet connection. So if I turn, because I had, let's do AI. Maybe if I just do AI offline. Will I see all of you still? Oh, yeah, and there we go. That's what you need to do. Wait, did I lose? No, there's Bats. I think that's what I needed to do. Now, we're going to test this because I want to narrow it down because those that do this stuff like to narrow it down and figure out what exactly fixes it. So I can let you all know on the multiplayer. So in general, online, so we turn AI offline. Now, if I say off, are y'all going to still show? Because it could just be... Yeah, you're all still showing. Okay. So I think it was just a matter of reloading and maybe the servers are catching up. So, cool. All right. How slow do I need to be? Let's see if I can land this thing. And then we'll make it a wrap because I think right now it is... Yeah, it's 10:05. So, let's see if SimFanatic can land this baby and I can, like, watch for some of you to land yours. And we'll wrap it up. But again, we do plan on being back in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. I want to say thanks for everybody for joining tonight. We checked this out. We will be back in 2020 this weekend for a commercial flight. I'll be flying the Phoenix. Do watch for next. If you're in the States, Thanksgiving is next weekend. And I do plan on doing a long-haul flight in the 777. We'll be back in the PMDG 777. We haven't flown that in a while. So we'll be flying that. I'm going to put the gear down. Listen to that gear. I've never flown this plane before, so let's see how I do. Anybody want to take any bets? Shane, you can't bet. "2020 is dead to me." I wouldn't say it's dead. I mean, it's still, we've got some... Gotta turn those gamer tags off because otherwise I won't be able to see. I do like this, and they're gonna, you know, as Asobos often does, they're going to continue to improve this. They're gonna work out the bugs, and we're gonna have the best flight simming experience we have ever had in our lives, friends. And I think we found that to a degree with 2020, although you could argue that XP was still a bit more realistic. But I'm going to tell you right now, some of these flight models, they've actually improved. To me, just even flying tonight with y'all, it feels like they've done a lot of progress on the flight models, too, with these default aircraft. And I think a lot of you would agree and have mentioned the default aircraft are definitely are better. I have no idea what the approach speed is for this thing. I'm probably going way too fast. It's probably that green dot right there. Kyle's going to be disappointed because I didn't do a glider. Almost a tail strike there, but there we go. Bruden says 6. First time I've flown this one, Bruden. All right. Sweet. And my mouse is working again. Thank you, Biohazard Juice. Give me an 8. CP, I'll take the 7. I'll take the 7. I still got this guy with me. He doesn't know. He never gets a hint. He never takes a hint. Wingman 9.5. Thanks, man. Biohazard gives me an 8. Wingman, how you doing, buddy? I got to tell you, you know, even with all the bugs, friends, let's keep supporting Microsoft Flight Simulator and Asobo. Let's support all the developers, just like you support a lot of us. Oh, I guess I better turn on my parking brake. I don't have that mapped right now. But let's continue to support Microsoft and Asobo, and don't pass judgment too soon. There are obviously bugs, and we knew there would be. But let's keep optimistic, because we know, as we did with 2020, and Asobo is just going to keep learning, and they're going to keep doing great things. The developers and the third-party developers are going to continue to learn and do great things. It's sky's the limit, literally and figuratively, friends. There we go. Who's that's just landed? But we want to show our support to Microsoft and Asobo. And if you don't have 2024, I would say hold off. You know, keep doing 2020. Let them work out the bugs. But, you know, eventually I think you're going to be very happy with it. There's Phil the Reaper coming in here. I got to get a screenshot of you, buddy. All the boats have name tags as well. Nice. Vruden says, I was just about to buy it. Yeah, I mean, let's just face it. Even if there's the naysayers that say they're not going to get it, maybe they won't, but I have a good feeling that they will eventually, especially when the bugs get worked out. And so, again, I want to say thank you so much. There's 59 of you in here right now. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your continued support. I want to say thank you again to all of you, CP65, Biohazard Juice for that 15 months. Again, Oz Flight Simmer, our good friend, my friend, for all your continued support. IFR Heli Tours in the house here. Welcome, IFR. Angel 15, it was great. We saw Silver Killer in here. Kyle, thank you for joining. Captain Howdy, thank you for all your support and for being a moderator. TJ Turner, X403, I missed you. Did I miss the dance? I hear there's only one dance anymore. There is only one dance. I don't know. I didn't even do a dance, X403. Did you really have to say it? All right, I'm going to do it. Just a little bit for you, 403, especially for all of you. What did we hit for likes? Grab your orange whips, friends. Grab them. Friends, thank you so much. There's the one right there. Just for you, 403. But I'll tell you what, that is amazing. We have, how many do we end up with likes? If you haven't liked the stream, if you would, please. Oh my gosh. 65? Well, that is fantastic. Thank you, friends. I hit the laugh button by accident, by the way. Thank you, friends, for doing that. I trust your judgment, Bruden says. Friends, thanks so much again. Zach Cool, keeping it cool. Tommy Hughes. Wow, so many of you in here right now. Man, you're going to make me cry. But again, Kyle, thank you for being here. We'll get Kyle. I know I always say this, but we'll get a glider in sometime. All right? We're going to do, maybe we could do like a lighter than air, hot air balloon and glider night. Maybe do a dual thing. I don't know. Something fun, different, maybe. Tommy Hughes, thank you for being here. Again, Angel 15, CP65, 65, and all the rest of you. I know I probably missed your names. Pilot Rick, thanks for being here. Leave None Alive, Captain Red Sky. Appreciate your continued support. Again, All's Flight Summer. I don't know if you left already, but look forward to getting. Do check that out. Somebody type in exclamation Flight Sim Mods, all one word, and do give our good friend All's Flight Summer some support. Johnny Mon, you son of a gun, you. Thank you so much. Give up for Johnny Mon. Dropping the $5 donor here. Let's listen. She's going to talk.
Great stream at SimFanatic.
Thank you, Johnny Mon. Appreciate it. Give it up to Johnny Mon. There we go, Captain Red Sky. Here's some blue skies, some orange whips to you, Johnny. A hell of a guy, by the way. I'll even give you some SimFanatic shuffles there. Thank you, my friend, and all of you. You're all rock and rolling. Pilot Rick, again, man, you are so great as well. I've been seeing you a couple times at the Flight Sim Expo. I can't wait to see you in 2025. Again, Silver Killer. Thank you, Silver motherfucking Killer. And there you go. Thank you, Silver. There's Flight Sim Mods. Save 10%. You'll even get a 15%. If you go to the description below and click on the link there, you'll get a 15% off. He's doing a Black Friday. Do show your support for him. He's showed support for all of us and has done so many good things. Wingman21, thank you for the blue skies. Yeah, everybody, thanks so much. I appreciate you all. Every last one of you. You're all part of the show, all part of the family, and I do appreciate it. Del Gam, thank you. Harry, thank you. Long-time friends. Vaughn Williams, thank you. Starship, thank you. Again, Leave None Alive. And Drew Shy, Jamie Whitman, appreciate it, brothers. All of you. It's still 48 here, and I'm just reading names. I think that's awesome. And everybody, and Richard Clark, again, thank you as well. And all the rest of you, if I didn't call your names out, don't worry, I'll get you next time. But I appreciate you all hanging out with me and the rest of the SimFan family. Marion Harris, dropping in a $2.40 dono. Thank you, Marion. Thank you so much. It says 2024. She should say it. Let's see if she says it, Marion. She should say 2024. Come on, Amy. She'll say it.
2024 smile.
There we go. 2024 smile. Hey, thank you, Marion Harris, a.k.a. A Chip of Sneeze. Thank you so much for dropping in that $2.40 dono. 2024. I think Chipper's a fan. Friends, it's going to be a wild ride. It's just going to keep getting better and better. So continue to join in and be part of this show. This is our channel, and I do appreciate it. Until next time, friends, stay safe. Have a great rest of your week. It's hump day. And watch for the post for the live stream. We're going to be back in 2020 flying with you all at a commercial flight. Until then, friends, take care. Love you all. Good night. And blue skies. See you soon, friends.
shaking underneath, trying to take me alive. Get ready for the fallout. Can't stop me now. I got no rival. I'ma find my way through the blood and pain game of survival. Any time or place, watch 'em run away. I got none. I'll be standing on my own. Don't you know that I locked and unloaded? You're out of focus. Get ready for the fallout. Can't stop me now. I got no rival. I'll fight my way through the blood and pain game of survival. Anytime or place, watch 'em run away. I got no. I'll be standing on my own. Never gonna take my phone. I got no rival. Watch 'em run away. I got no. I got no rival. No rival. I got no rival. No rival. Maybe I'm calling for you, and I'm stuck in a loop. Maybe I'm calling for you, and I'm stuck in a loop. Maybe I'm calling for you, and I'm stuck. Maybe I'm calling for you, and I'm stuck in a loop. Maybe I'm calling for you, and I'm stuck in a loop. I'm stuck in a loop. Maybe I'm calling for you, and I'm stuck in a loop.